And that's on period.
That's how you start the show?
Well, I didn't know what to say because you said action and you were saying something, so I had to say something like I was ready, but it's fine. It's cool, you know. Welcome to another edition of Zero Conditions podcast. Quincy's in the building and he's drinking again.
Introduce me properly.
I don't
The
give a fuck
biggest
about
broadcaster in Nigeria.
And we
Please
have...
introduce me properly.
Oh, God.
I would not
Oh my God, so we can move that way
I would
on
not be
TV?
insulted.
Okay.
Yes, we can.
Because she said the
F word.
word that
Yes.
we
Oh,
should
yes,
can
you
say
can.
that.
You can, of course, it's
You can
nice.
say
Sorry,
It's
broadcasters,
I'm about to
we
say
don't
nice
say
radio.
that.
It's nice
So
TV.
introduce me
Nice
properly.
TV.
The biggest broadcaster in Nigeria.
We have to be here literally, like
I'm
a
bigger
legend.
I'm bigger than her, and I love her so much. She's one of my favorites.
As a man
of all
thinketh,
time.
so is he. That's what the Lord says. So hallelujah
Actually.
to you.
Hallelujah.
What's that other
somebody.
part? Okay, you said it
Delulu
already.
is the
Delulu
Solulu.
is the Solulu.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no before this topic.
But
Okay.
it's fine, whatever.
Number one.
As I was about to introduce a very
Shall I help you?
don't help me, just shut up.
Wow.
I was about to introduce a very
violent.
important person today. I've got the one, the only Temi B.
Yeah, brap.
Hashtag
Hashtag finest girl in Lagos.
Proof,
You know what I mean?
One of the
Hashtag what?
flyest. Hashtag.
Finest girl in Lagos.
Let's go, baby.
You get it.
Ooh, love it.
Quincy likes that one.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
actually. But you're really fine.
Thank you.
And you're fly. Like every time I see you show up at an event, you're always looking
always
so
giving.
cool.
Like I'm not even here.
You're
You're a
not.
sidekick, actually.
I'm a what?
Sidekick.
Your psychic?
Whatever.
When did Batman become Robin's psychic?
Oh my God.
Oh my
Quincy,
God.
stop.
Wow.
But yes, Temi B, how have
Interesting.
you been?
That's a loaded question.
Yeah.
Do you want me to answer honestly?
Honestly,
or
yes,
just like
please.
the-
No.
I've been like trying not to die. Really.
I understand that.
That's what I've been. That's how I've been. Ha ha ha! Not dying today. That's how I've been. Yeah.
I can absolutely relate to that. But do you think that you've been trying not to die because of Nigeria or just like where you are personally? Is it a Nigeria thing?
It's Nigeria doesn't help. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's still like where I
thing.
am in life. Just life generally isn't fun. You know, they said go to school, study, get a job, then everything will be great. They
You'll be
lied.
rich.
They lied.
They did lie.
They lie. There's a lot of in-betweens that
they never
just
told
are
us.
not adding up.
Yes, I agree with
Like,
you.
you have to have more than one job. Did you know that? No, they didn't tell us that. They were like, go to school, study agricultural,
Be a dentist.
become a farmer. But then you have to be a farmer, do TikToks. It's a lot of stuff. And you can still buy petrol. So, yeah, that's how I'm doing.
I feel like this is one of the most honest how I do that I've gotten in a very long time.
Honestly
Yeah.
speaking, I wish everyone would answer this genuinely.
No, this is
that
so
question.
genuine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I particularly find it tiring, like maybe not tiring of the word. I find it when you ask artists when they come for interviews, so how are you? Like, oh, I'm fantastic, great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're not great.
Yeah, you're
And
not.
every time you ask them, like, how are you? Maybe at the beginning of an interview, they feel like it's just a filler.
Yeah.
So sometimes I have to do extra. I'm actually genuinely asking.
How are you?
Yeah.
Do
They're
we
like-
all do that?
And they'll be like, oh, I'm like, yeah, it's not a filler.
No, but I think I find artists fascinating, especially when you have interviews. And I think a lot of them just don't have any depth other than the music. But apart from that, it's like even if
We
they
are
do
going
have
there.
depth,
I
they don't
love
want
it.
to give it to you. Because God forbid you're just a Nigerian radio station. Do you understand? You now go abroad to Breakfast Club. All of a sudden, you talk a lot.
I did tell
Actually,
you.
on my mother's bed, she died. and I'm like, but I was with you last week, and you were like, hey, yeah, my manager said that you shouldn't say that the featuring is coming. What do you? So it's very annoying because sometimes they think that we don't know our job. But it's like these people are not trying to talk to you because you are not on fair color.
Local rapper.
And you don't have accent.
It's not
You understand?
really
You
like a local rapper.
did you understand? You go somewhere, they will call you a sheikh, and you'll be like, yeah, actually, yeah, I'm a sheikh, and based on that, actually, I have a music with Don Jazzy or something.
It's
And you're
not
like,
really.
but why can't you say that here? That is just following the how are you.
I
It really
think-
got to me.
I think that's a genuine feeling.
Yeah, because Omale all of a sudden had a lot to say abroad, and I was like, "Why? I love you. I played your music fast and a lot. Did you understand? Why
Yeah.
can't you tell me this thing you are going through on this my station?
Actually.
Did you understand?
Actually.
You have to go out, bro. Then I found out somebody stole your sound. Wow. Why didn't you tell me that?
How didn't we know here?
Do you understand? How did we know? It's not good, though. Let's tell a spade a spade. And let's just be honest with each other.
I love you for saying that.
Come on. We are human beings.
I'm about to move the conversation, but still in the same vein. I think it brings to perspective the conversation about how artists seem to revere a lot of the international acceptance over home ground or home base, which is really daft because for music business itself, a lot of the guys that have now become quote unquote exports are losing out. That's why you have someone have a hit record internationally, globally, like gets played in Asia and things like that. And
Are you talking about someone in particular? Do you just want to say the name?
You come to Nigeria and you
nobody's attending
quite a lot.
And then you come, and then after that record, is struggle for the next one. But
or you even come home and nobody's attending your concert.
Absolutely, and it just keeps happening, right?
Because
and
Nigeria is not money to them. They'll tell you your streams don't add up, man. You don't give me your money, it's not counting for me.
How about you tell them why are you now trying to struggle
because
with Nigerian features and trying to now sing song with local dialect all of a sudden?
Talking about? We'll just
quite a number.
Who's the person? Just so that we can come back to this.
No.
But tell me, do you feel now how okay, as someone who has been on radio for years, you've been on radio for how many years now?
I'm not sure, but more than 10 years, like maybe 13.
More than. So you've literally seen artists, some of the biggest artists right now. You've seen them at the beginning of your career.
Yeah.
And one thing that, people used to say back in the days, like, oh, as radio broadcasters as media people, it's your job to break these songs. People are saying stuff like radio is not as important as it used to be back in the day because now radio is playing catch up to popular songs. They don't break songs away. So maybe, oh, her shirt. Oh, her black stuff. Let me adjust it for you. Nothing, don't worry, it's just your line.
Yeah, we want to see that tattoo, baby. Okay. What you saying?
Yeah, actually. It looks sexy. So back to the question I was asking. People say that, so now the conversation right now is that radio is playing catch up to popular songs because radio presenters and radio don't be breaking songs the way we used to back in the day, like say 5-10 years, where radio presenters will be the first person to play a song and they'll have segment for emerging artists, right? And that they don't do that as much anymore. You're really big in the radio space and you even hold a position of power aside from like your regular OAP work. Why is that happening now? And also, as someone who has seen these emerging artists grow, do you have those guys who you broke their music at the beginning or you were really supporting that are still like loyal to you? When I say loyal, I don't mean they should be giving you money, but when you call them like, guy, come for interview, or do they still care that, this babe, this auntie was at the beginning for us, or do they still care about those things?
I mean, some do and some don't. But I think radio is important because I think at the end of the day, we forget that Nigeria is not Lagos. So Lagos is, we're hip to it. There's a lot that we have access to, but Nigeria is not Lagos.
God.
Most of the population still relies on radio.
Yep.
So, maybe you're still on TikTok, but radio is still extremely important in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Other places, perhaps. But here, the population, most people still can't afford data and all of that stuff. That's just the reality of what we are. Mm-hmm. It's just basic on a basic level. Mm-hmm. Radio, I think a lot of at the Beats we have segments for emerging artists. I am very, 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 very passionate about emerging artists, about music in general. So in one way or another, I'm always like rooting for them and supporting them. And I think that, a lot of people don't care, but radio does play a part. Yes, it might not break music now, but it does popularize music. So it's, okay, this song is bubbling, and we pick it up, and then we start playing. Imagine if you tune in everywhere and you hear a song. It's forget music. There's some ads as well that you just start singing.
Yes.
And it's because
happens all the time.
Exactly. So if it works for ads, what more music that's like catchy? Yeah.
So I'm going to pick one thing you said. Radio is not Lagos.
No, Lagos is not Nigeria.
Lagos is not Nigeria. Bro, I've been looking
So
for the
profound,
best way
actually.
to explain this whole conversation
Yep.
in three or four words.
Yep.
And that's the best.
I
Because
agree.
either you like it or not, once you cross from Lagos, you see a whole new world. The
whole
conversion
new
radio, the conversion radio gives is mad. It's madness. These people are still tuning in on a daily basis. It's Nigeria that's really trying to form woke or trying to catch up to whatever is happening internationally, which doesn't make any sense because the things they're doing internationally we're not particularly doing here. So we're just lost in a limbo. And then everyone comes to a conclusion that is so unenlightened because even the owners of the stations, if no one do things they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
For instance, you and I worked in the station back in the day,
Yeah.
right? And one of the earliest things that we tried to bring was something we saw internationally, live performance sessions and all of these things.
Yeah.
And I'm talking when? How long? 2019,
Long time ago.
2018?
Yeah.
A very long time. No, not 2019, like 2017, 2018, thereabouts. Now, 2 years, 3 years ago, Echo Room, Glitch, and Co. are now doing it as independent organizations, production outfits. That is so easy for a bloody station to come up with because they can afford to, right? So the whole conversation about radio being dead is so daft. Let me tell you why.
It's just changing. It's evolving.
Exactly. I'm also into advertising,
Yeah.
right, and brand management,
Yeah.
right? So tell me how radio is dead, but there's more money in saturation in terms of advertising.
For
every
radio,
single year, traditional advertising gets more spend.
Than social.
Till today.
But is that
The
dependent on
money's
the product,
spent on it's advertising in general. All the companies,
All the products be wanting traditional.
exactly the amount of money being spent on the radio still trumps what's being spent digitally. Check your facts. Till
Because
today.
radio creates awareness, right? It might not necessarily convert, but everybody's going to know about the thing. Do you understand? So at least you know about it. You know that there's a new milk that is coming out and it's 50 naira. Will you buy it? That's up to the
That's a
other
different
sort of
conversation.
like marketing on ground, but you would know that it is there. And that's what it is. And for music and it's for artists to engage with radio in a different way to their advantage. And it's what I mean at the beat I try to do, is to create even creative marketing campaigns for artists. So we did the Lungu FM for Ashake, and there is no surprise that Ashake's first day numbers were fantastic because for one whole day, 24 hours, we changed the Beat FM from Beat 99.9 FM to Lungu FM. And I'm talking in terms of sweepers, in terms of branding, in terms of music, in terms of stickers, in terms of everything. We were doing giveaways every single hour. We gave over 1 million naira out.
Wow.
And it was all Ashake Day on album release day. That was radio. People were calling in, people were sending videos of them listening to the album. And we did a whole album listening on radio as well. So for 24 hours, it was for Ashake. I mean, that
is
is
one of the most brilliant things.
And not
Thank
just
you.
the album, right? Maybe his entire discography.
his discography, interviews from him calling in to talk to us as well.
Oh, he did that?
Yes, we did that for a whole hour. And he told us how this was done. So that's a very interesting way of engaging and cluing into your audience. For Nas Boy, we did something where we sort of did like this leak where they were talking about me and OC and saying they were bringing a new OAP out.
Yeah.
We then did an announcement that we've hired Nas Boy as our new OAP. And then he took over the Drive Time show for the day. He had his friends in, his record label people, producers in. He played the music as well, told us why. And the people were calling, engaging, and listening to the music. And that directly translates because people are streaming your music right there and then, and you can see at this particular time. That's still radio, and that's getting... You can't do that, reach over 1 million people at once, just like that.
And I think that people also underestimate the numbers for radio.
Yeah.
So if you've ever worked at a radio station, there's something called MPS where they send like numbers and ratings for every radio station every month. Radio be doing over 1 million, over 2 million every month.
Per station.
Casually.
Per station.
Per station.
Yeah.
So imagine if your music is playing across, say, 10, 15 stations. Do you know how many people are
At least for
tuned
the
in
10.
and
Yes.
listening per
For the
time?
top 10. Yes,
At once.
absolutely.
It's ridiculous. So
Yeah.
shout out to you for giving us more direction on that conversation around radio being, not important. But do you think that radio itself can evolve and do better things?
Of course, it's,
Do you think we're getting too stuck in that tradition now?
I mean, I think we're trying to break out of it, but we can only do as much as we can do.
It's a lie, yo.
We can only do as much as we can do because at the end of the day, some things need resources. There's so many
What type of
fantastic-
resource? No,
Money,
please speak
money.
to me.
No, money. I'm
listening.
talking like station by station. This is, I mean, at the end of the day, radio is per station.
Okay.
So, so each station
How much money is required
for what?
for the things that you say you
There's
can't
some.
do because
I
of
cannot
resources?
be telling you my ideas on here. Ain't nobody pay me.
Well, yeah, but how
Yes,
much money?
But
At least
I
figures.
know there are things that I want to do
Like, so
that
how much
will
would you need?
revolutionize things. I just
Don't
need
give us the
money.
idea.
Hello,
Like
Ni.
how much? Like 50 million.
Possibly. Yeah.
And are you telling me that
your
you're...
entertainment does not have 50
Thank you
million
very
naira?
much.
What?
Your station does not have 50 million.
My station has more than 50 million. We're
Exactly.
balling. However, there's several.
Priorities.
Yeah, there are priorities. There's several stations in the company. There's
Yeah.
Lagos Talks. There's,
When your
and then we
idea-
have stations in
once
London.
your
We're the
idea
only
is
one that has a station
Timmy,
in London.
Timmy,
But yeah.
once your idea is implemented,
Yes,
would it
yes,
yield
we'll get the money. It's
financial
not that
results?
it's not going to happen, but it's not going to happen like this.
Like this.
It's a work in progress.
Bruv.
But
But guess what?
when I'm involved, there's going to be revolutionary things. I've always done revolutionary things.
Yes,
And
you
that's
have.
on par.
Shout out
At
to
the
you.
first radio wedding ever, I mean, hello. So
Par.
when it comes to
Period.
creating exciting things for radio, I've
Yeah.
always been able to do that in programming.
agree.
Even
Yeah.
Say My Name, that a lot of people are copying now, where they find your spouse cheating. They're doing it on Twitter. They're doing it something that I used to do and made popular. So I've always played with programming and. She did it as well.
too.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, there you go. But you see,
Melody, you bloody
That is
did
big
it.
lie.
Are you-
That's a-
Melody, did you not want to catch a
Queasy.
dude on a birthday shout
it's
out
not
thing?
something like she was
Timmy,
doing all the time.
Timmy,
It wasn't
let
a
me-
program.
Timmy,
It
She
was a
got
wedding.
many people.
Let me explain.
Cheating.
Quincy is a
Based
bloody
on
liar.
birthday.
He's a liar and a stinking. He's a liar and a stinking bitch. I never.
Now when you catch Melody
I
with his
never
stammer,
did anything called say my name. I
not
did,
say my name,
Shut
obviously.
up. I had a segment
Called.
for birthdays.
Okay.
Call in.
And did you catch
and-
niggas cheat?
Wait, call in and
But
celebrate
it
your
wasn't the
lover.
same thing.
Call in and celebrate your best friend or your friend on their birthday or wedding anniversary or new car or new house. Had nothing to do with cheating. But there was a twist of if you're calling me, if you send me a message saying, I want you to call my partner on his birthday, on her birthday to say happy birthday.
What spin did you put to it?
The spin would be when I call your partner, I'm going to ask your partner what's your partner's name. Oh, wow, that's
So
say my name.
No.
Yo,
Oh
so
my
it's
God,
what?
wow.
Yeah, say my name.
So it's what?
Say my name.
No, they
Oh,
need
wow.
to hear you.
Okay, so wait.
Okay, so
went
Melody,
on
I'll
this-
go off
went-
this week for your
But
head.
again,
I went all the way to
to
explain
the
and say,
point,
don't say
to the
my
name.
point.
Yeah, whatever.
Radio is fun. Radio is exciting.
Radio is great. Radio is
Radio
great.
is great. Radio is cool.
So I don't know where you guys would lay on this side of the conversation,
Okay,
but
let's
I
go.
think that the biggest problem to radio are the owners.
Okay.
Yes,
Devastation.
the owners do not, or a lot of owners, lots of owners have refused to see beyond their nose. They mask it with the conversation of being businessmen, but that's absolute garbage, right? A lot of radio presenters, staff members have amazing ideas that would change the system, but they've chosen to stay straitjacketed as they were 40 billion years ago since they started listening to radio and think that's what it is. To the point where you have very creative individuals that have top ratings at their time belt spanning for 9 months, and you shit on them because they are delivering. Honestly speaking, that's all I see. Because also you say, that's not my style. That's not the style I envisioned for the station. But now this person, they use in wit and creativity and humor and intelligence to change the system, right? A break from the norm of all of them where they use fake accent. Although now the babe, they travel past.
I was
Right?
going to ask them maybe
All
about
of
that.
the, wait, huh?
I'm going to ask her about the accents part.
Yes. Oh, you are going there, right? So you have all of these things, and then you shit on this OAP because Baba Nashi get the highest ratings for that bloody station for eons, right? It's just stupidity. And the owner did there, they look until the babe come up for the station. Now that they struggle, they say they want to put Gen Z for there. Then Gen Z come on radio, they talk jargons. You need to hear this station.
Wow, Chrissy.
Thank you. Make I just tell you, say this particular station where they talk. I have a lot of friends in this station. I love my friends. But this particular station where they tell you back. Now 3 numbers did.
He's okay.
Now 3 numbers did it.
Anyways, but
What does that mean?
he's not okay, but
I know.
yeah, whatever.
I just say make I just talk that way. You don't tell what I want to talk him.
Speaking about Ashake, right?
Yeah,
he won
Ashax.
He won
Number
Next
boy.
Rated at the last Headies. And of course, people have been having conversation around this year's Headies and talking about the quality of artists that we've had this year. We are in the month of October. We don't have a hit song.
We have
What was our hit song last year? What we say was the hit song last
We
year?
had quite a
There was
number.
no D. There was no D.
We had the
Okay, let's say top 5.
quite a lot.
Top
quite a
5.
lot.
I don't remember top 5. I won't even lie.
But I
I remember
Off
artists.
the top of your head.
Everything Ashake dropped.
Yeah, okay, but
Odumodu.
okay.
and the
Odumodu,
puppies.
okay.
He don't cast.
So that was last year. Okay, so this year, you're saying there is no clear hit song or no clear hit artist
No hit song.
song.
new hit song at all.
There's song now.
Which
There's
hit
song.
song?
I will
Song day
Ashake
now. Which one?
songs for one.
No, now.
Okay, now I'm active.
We know that you
Yeah.
painted your station.
Boom.
You painted your station Ashake, but that's not a hit song.
Give me the bell.
Can you compare this one now? It's the whoop whoop for me. Can you please be for me?
You.
Kalazam, any Rema or Zeba.
Don't worry, Rema's album. Rema's
So
album.
Rema is giving.
Oh, where's my guy? Where did he go?
That's right.
Where did he travel to? That's my guy.
That's a close hit, but it's not like a hit.
Come
Even
on.
Ogechi.
Italawa.
It's a smash record.
It's a smash record.
Yeah.
Panma. I don't know what they said there.
What
Is it
about-
Kanma or Panma?
Mama took a photo, back up his lip.
I don't know, but is that one? That's no.
Juju, yeah, it's coming
Is
out.
that
It's gonna by December it's gonna be penetrated if it's not already.
Okay.
Okay,
But
so-
this year the struggle shall make her no
So
lie.
who is the popping? Like last year we had like popping emerging artists that came and shut things down. This year,
It's gonna
Bad boy
be
OML.
Iomaf, them
Iomaf.
lot TML vibe, but he doesn't even have
TML,
like
sorry. I
TML.
say OML.
we don't
TML.
have
There's
that.
Bad Boy OML.
Oh, yeah?
But it's the one. Is it not? It's alright actually.
They're all good. They're all getting the
But
numbers.
Iomaf.
It's Iomaf.
King Maddie this year. Oh, no, okay.
So
Last
the
year,
problem
but
with this
Iomaf.
conversation is this. Every time people put Kid Madi in this,
Tapes.
King Madi never do 2 years.
But we're speaking about next rated.
Naima, they tell
Yeah,
you
yeah,
now,
yeah,
King
yeah.
Madi never do 2 years.
Yeah.
So why us? I don't know. Should she be in next rated
So where should she be?
with the other guys?
What's that other list now?
Which one? Oh no! I think next rated
Is
is
where
the
she
one.
should be,
that,
yeah.
It's the other one that's best new artist or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So TML Taves.
I don't know about Taves, man. I love Taves.
He's
I
a
think
good artist.
there yet.
I don't think
the
he
buzz
has.
is there. Everything is there. The music is good, but contender.
So I'll say Iomaf. Iomaf is mine.
Iomaf is the guy, to be
Iomaf.
honest. But let's be very honest, right? Melody,
Fido has
before
the
you
one
even
song,
mention them.
so-
Who?
Fido.
Fido.
Awolowo.
Awolowo.
Yeah.
You, why won't you people like it? No problem. But I like the song. I like the song.
I love the song.
It's a good song.
So this
Okay.
is where the problem is.
Uh-huh.
I caught on to Awolowo pretty late,
Me too.
right? But
I can't talk to all the songs.
everyone raved about it. Everyone
Yeah.
around me raved about it, right? And then I went to check it out.
Yeah.
And that's what brought my attention to this conversation, right?
Okay.
Saying this to say that's a dope record. But
It's the one song.
it's really not as dope as you would imagine. So maybe because, I don't know, maybe because I was expecting a whole lot more, right? I was expecting, for the record, I was expecting when Mayokun go into the game, when Ashake go into, no Ashake, but yeah, Ashake is respected. When Mayokun go into the game, when, who else? Someone like Wande Cole broke into the game, because that's how the Gen Z and Gen Alpha have been raving about it around my vicinity. Only to listen to it, it was not particularly underwhelming. I love the record still, but it just no meets the
Standard.
But I think
way they
because you
expect.
have it's the tempo of the day. It's so what is important per time is different. I think when
Yes.
the call came out, it was
The sound
there was
is
club
different.
culture. Everybody was like in the
Yeah.
clubs. You bad, you want it, you bad, you want it. So then everybody was happy, guys.
Yeah.
Can we realize
One
that?
Nicole did not come out with You Bad first.
No, I'm just saying
He
that
came
was
out
a
with
popular.
song
That was
He
the
came out with a song that was way slower.
which is Ololufe.
Thank you very much.
Yes, but that's not the one they call song. That's not the one they call song. Are you okay?
You say what?
That's not the one they call song.
Because there
That was one
no,
they
because
called
there was
one.
an upward projection.
He
of
had a
his
lot of music
Those
around
were
that
the
time
song-
that
if he
wasn't
had
the
no
only
other
song.
records, if he had no other records and he was like after
Please,
those
can we
two songs,
ask
he
regular
fails.
people what they remember when they call for? It's not Ololufe. Like
Because
off the
they
top
were
of your
bigger
head.
records. That was
My
the proper
point. No,
introduction
even
to
at
the
the
artist.
But that's her
time.
point.
Even at the
literally.
time,
Is
it was not.
But Shay, I
think
cannot
people
disagree again. Melody, behave yourself.
It's like Primer had Oleku and there was the Good Morning Omoge Baby Me How You Do.
Exactly.
Yes.
That was the iconic Brimos, but it wasn't the reason why you fucked with Brimo. Let's be for real. Like it was Oleku, it was the party songs, and I think that's what people expected that of Brimo. Then the first album came out, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is really not
Then
what we
they started
saw."
giving us history.
Exactly. So that's it. I think now everybody is really fucking sad, guys.
agree.
Like everybody's
I agree.
sad. So
But
that's why
Odumodu
the
is still
song.
thriving.
That's why the song
I
is
love
important to this generation.
Yes,
Like that's
yeah.
why it's such a big deal.
that's their reality.
It's their reality.
Yeah.
There's no sadness in that song.
So do you know what the song is about?
The theme of that song is Smokey Igbo.
Yeah, but why are you doing that?
I
If you're,
would
not,
love-
if you're happy, are you
Fagolo.
going to wake up in the morning and just be
That is a good-
Fagolo
and be Fagolo.
Hey, sorry. Say what? What? Wait. You
Fagolo.
say what? Are you going to wake up in the morning and do what?
I just be Fagolo.
Hey, you'll be surprised. A lot of people's lifestyles.
But she's not asking if you were happy. Would
No,
you
you're
wake up
happy.
at
That's
3
not your
a.m. and
go-to.
be
Like you're
smoking
gonna
weed?
do happy shit.
Do you know how much it costs to smoke weed for these niggas?
But does
No,
it,
like,
if you were
fam-
Baba?
It's cost.
Nah lie, you want fagbo here, man?
See, when
why are you fagoing? That's the
What?
question.
Yes,
Why are you dey
my
fago
point
by
is
8 a.m.?
If everything was
It is
okay.
very wrong for you to assume that the niggas that smoke Igbo because they're sad.
At 8 a.m.
Then they launch the day. Hey,
Because of
give
what?
this day our daily bread.
But
Now their
because
daily bread.
of what?
Why?
They'll be like, I don't
If
want
every-
stress today. I
Do you
make I
think if-
just
do
day
you
okay.
understand?
Make I just light
Yes,
up. Make I
let me-
day okay.
let
Make
me
I
zone
face the
out.
day. Make I face the day. It's ginger.
The people I
It's
know
like-
that smoke Igbo
to
don't smoke
death.
because they have a tough time.
Trust me, you're not talking to them well enough.
Wow.
Only
Okay.
certain
Okay.
things.
They
At
will
8 a.m.
tell you when I want to forget. When I just want
smoke
to.
Igbo at 8 a.m.
No, I don't. I don't even smoke weed, man. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Okay,
Come on,
So,
bro.
but that is why, because you don't do it because you don't have issue. By the time
I don't have issue.
your issue will cook to an extent.
I
You
don't
just be
have
like,
issue.
hello,
I
Abdullah,
don't
Joe.
have. What's that whiskey's this thing? What's that whiskey's?
Okay, you know, he doesn't,
Farouk.
he drinks. There's always
Farouk.
something.
Farouk.
Like in Lagos, you need something to deal with Lagos. You
What's your
can't just
vice?
My vice, I watch TV, a lot of TV.
Interesting.
Yeah, I watch a lot of
I
TV.
drink
How
a
is
lot
that?
of coffee.
How is that a vice?
And then it's a vice because like why? I could the time I'm easy to watch TV, I can do other things with my life. And what else? I'm always like cooking always fancy things.
What are you cooking?
I'm always cooking fancy
Oh, she
things.
cooks. She
Yeah, I
cooks.
cook everything.
Quite a lot.
Yeah, especially
That's
when
I've
I'm
never
sad,
eaten,
I
by
just
the way,
start
but okay.
cooking.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
You see, I'm not asking you.
Those
but
are my
No,
vices.
no, I did try. Just let them know.
That
Say I've online shop one of those
I
things.
don't care for
nobody's
this
asking
person.
anything. She's not trying to
Oh
serve you.
wow. Amy, I love you.
Hello, please.
Oh, baby.
But in other news, still speaking about Afrobeat and music, some Afrobeat artists, you know, the Afrobeat space and Afrobeat legends, they be having meltdowns on social media.
Yeah.
And
I know we're going to talk about this
melts
thing.
down. That's not even melts down.
But he's just having a good time. I think he's just having a good
Sorry?
time. I think he's having a good time.
I
Do you know
disagree.
the kind of flex it is? Where it's just sit down and know that if you tweet one thing, everybody's just going to scatter.
Bro.
Just for the fun of you. Like, I bet he was just at home loving the time of his life.
But that's a major part.
Because it's a power that exists. You think Bella too, they're like, let me do it. And he would tell you, like, they're coming to collect the phone for me, but before they come, let me just, hi, fuck you,
They're
fuck you,
actually
fuck you.
just having a good time.
Nice. And then before you know, all the blogs, Burna Boy said, it's just, if I would be doing it all the time just to mess with people. I don't know, full stop. What does this full stop mean? Imagine if Beyonce typed full stop now. Oh my God. The theory of what.
God.
The P did this. She knows it's the end. The babe, it might have been a typo. Do you know what I mean? It might have been a typo.
But to be a celebrity,
Blue could have been with the phone. It could have been anything. So let's just calm down. See, these people, they have pound sterling. No? Not only do they have pound sterling, they have private jets, they have children,
family.
they are both in love, they have any designers, they feel like we'll be here saying AFC. Shut up your mouth, go and us too. Please.
Take out one
God. I say, please, I need, people should give me pound sterling. Whiskey though, for me, no, David though, for me, no, so what's my business? Oh my God. Did you have money?
Lower.
No. So can we focus on how let's do national convention. How did we want to get the money for our life? Because egg is expensive.
Actually, eggs expensive. and I think that this is like a word to like the fans.
Yeah.
I think it's ridiculous how
It's
much,
just-
not ridiculous in a bad way, but ridiculous in a funny way, how much these people, like their fans be going. Like
Yeah.
they just be going.
Please, Melody, when you finish, I want to say something about the whiskey.
Oh yeah.
Please say.
Because Temi is coming here to...
What is that Shiva?
Yeah, I can see
No,
some-
me,
what
Tim,
is there
anything
to
actually.
talk again?
Right,
Oh,
you know, man's is super calm, chill.
All right.
So, bro, Oga,
Which of the organs?
you see that thing that Temi just talk?
Yeah.
It's not right.
Are you there? Why
I'm
you
not.
there?
I cannot talk how I want it. I love Temi, bro. It's not right.
So it's,
When someone look, he understands his power. There's
Yes.
no way he's not aware.
of course.
I mean, why do you think Suya is hungering me or something about Suya? And, you know, it's everywhere. He knows.
You just put
right?
bird.
2 days ago, Abi, how many days ago? That is not him being the whiskey that is treating Suya. That is full expression of himself, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, nobody
And
says that's
that
not who
was
he is.
absolute garbage.
Whiskey has always been this
No
person.
offense, I'm not
though.
insulting. I'm not. No.
From back in the day,
No.
Wiz used to be on Twitter a lot.
Baba, look,
A
see,
lot.
Wiz has always been one of the reasons why a lot of people love him, right? Especially with his
Because it's
tweets,
to air you
is
people.
how he does it, right? He's pointing at you without entirely pointing at you. Do you understand? But yesterday
It was blatant. It
different.
was
It
up-
was
up
way
front.
too much. It put a dent to his brand, put a dent to his name. Now, I always, for branding,
not
hold
dent
on,
to his
hold
brand,
on.
please, 'cause I
Well,
don't think
Baba,
anybody give a damn.
Baba, please, let me say something. Look, Wiz is the closest to Jay-Z and Beyonce type branding.
In Nigeria.
Yes, in Nigeria.
I agree.
Wiz, or rather, was the closest. You see, with that,
Is
Baba, I don't think
like
so.
some tweets, like this
Hold
man
on.
just lost his
Did
mommy.
we read the tweets?
Like he just lost his mommy,
to me,
guys.
what does that have to do with anything?
So
Like
no,
everything.
it has a lot to do with
everything.
That's
to do.
where I was
when
going
you
to
lose,
land.
When you lose the only, like, you know, sometimes like Yoruba people will say like, like when you get to that point where you lose something that is extremely important to you, like the thing that maybe was your anchor, and that is not there anymore. The realization of grief is a really messed up thing.
Yes.
I'm not
Yes, I agree,
excusing the
100.
behavior,
No, it's not an excusing
but
thing.
it makes sense. Like Kanye lost his mom and did worse, my
We've
G.
not-
Like
Yes.
like,
we
we've not
still
really
he
recovered
still
from it.
hasn't recovered from that.
I agree.
I'm not excusing it, but like it makes sense. Like it makes,
So-
and this is not for lack of provocation. There's been a lot of like hidden silent jabs here and there.
Yeah.
And I guess he was just like he smoked something or whatever. And he was just like whatever, man. I think it's out
Farouk
of character.
did his work.
Like you know. This is somebody that
is
we
actually out of
know.
character.
Very out of character.
So,
That's
so
where
like,
I'm-
like,
I was
where
gonna
is
land.
our compassion as human beings? Like, like, just everybody chill. Like,
So
chill. This is someone that's obviously going. The first single he released as a feature, he talked about his mom. Like, guys, calm down.
I 100%.
Can we just calm
I 100%
down and
agree
understand
with
what is
you.
happening?
Yes.
That
Like,
POV.
use some
Yes.
emotional intelligence to gauge
Melody
beneath,
saying POV.
beneath
But,
the surface of things.
Look, so I
I
was
agree.
going to land on that,
I agree, actually.
right? Olamide did go through this phase as well,
Yeah.
right? And he even put it in the song.
No, but was he on social media though?
No, he was not typing.
Tweeting, okay.
Yeah.
His was more
Acting
appearance,
out, yeah,
Yeah.
looking
acting out
at
type of stuff. Is
I agree.
is grief.
I
That's why I was
agree.
going to land to say nobody is seeing the end, or rather the starting point of this thing, and the starting point is his mom, right? He has always spoken about his mom from the beginning of his career.
Yeah, he has
Right.
mommy me, like,
Mommy has been. Do you get what I mean? So I totally get that,
Mm-hmm.
but that shouldn't have happened.
yeah, but he's a
So
human
the
being.
part where I was
okay?
even asking Timmy, be like, okay, so when she said like his mom, him losing his mom sadly, and I was like, what does that have to do with this? The reason I said that is because I even think that away from, I know that obviously Biscuit is very, very particular about his mom. He really loves his mom, and I know that for sure he's still grieving that entire situation. But I think that for this particular thing that happened on social media, I see the connection, but I also think that there might be something that we don't know about that happened behind the scene.
Behind the scenes.
Yes, maybe him and like the artist, or maybe the
Which artist? He was talking about Davido now.
yeah. That's what
I
I
don't
mean.
understand.
Like maybe him.
Which one
And,
is the
It
artist?
could have, but
Maybe
the
something
reaction to
happened.
it, because it's not the first time something.
so maybe
would
something has
have
been going
happened.
on that we're not even privy
But
to.
the reaction to
Like
it
what?
in the moment, it's just very unlikely.
But why are we making excuses for this situation?
I literally just said I'm not making excuses, but I'm just trying to explain.
After making excuse.
I'm not making an excuse. I'm explaining a behavior.
Okay, well, yeah, you're
that
right.
is unusual.
Yeah, because this is not. It
This is
doesn't
not
track.
whiskey in
Are we
Exactly.
going to try, well, I mean, not him taking accountability, but are we going to bestow accountability on this fellow at least?
We just said what
You
he
know?
did wasn't the best
Yes,
thing to do,
bruh.
but I can
So
understand
please,
it.
can we even speak about Davido?
What about him? What is he's at
Why
home?
is Davido facing all of these things? Man's is just
Because I
living
think a lot
his
of this is
life.
also man-made. I think when people, the energy around them is so toxic, they're being pit against each other all
Fan
the
them.
time.
Always
I don't know
these
why Nigerians
fans.
do that. Even now, Fino's album is out. They are doing Fino versus Olamide. What is
And
this?
those are guys,
And
though.
I'm like, why?
And
Can't
he
people
responded.
just be people? So I don't think that helps. So when this person might not have seen something. Somebody will come and say, did you see the way Davido did his eye on this picture when he was holding whiskey, and
I
it means that
promise.
he's a devilish person.
I
Do you know? And
promise.
you know, these people see everything. We think they don't, but like, yeah, they're on their phones.
They're seeing
They
everything.
are on their
Do
phones
not-
seeing everything.
every-
There's no how you don't internalize some of that stuff and start
Yes.
beefing each other. If you look at it, you'll be like, sorry, why do I not even like this person? You might not even know.
I swear.
But it's the energy around them is so toxic. We do this with everybody. There was Tiwa Savage and Shay till something happened. I really feel like it's just bad energy.
Bad energy.
Just bad energy, just bringing things where they just don't. We can be together now. When this interview come out or this section come out, they'll say, can you see the way Quincy is looking at her? When she said that biggest interviewer, the eye was this, the eye was... I mean, so I'll be looking at them like, it's true.
You feel like Quincy really looked
Next
me like
thing
that?
You will argue, I'll be like, get out.
Actually,
No, baby, I love you
So
still.
I just think it's just everybody chill. We're all
think so.
going to die.
I'm sure I'm
Do
going
you
to
know what
highlight.
I
I'm
mean?
sure I'm going to
We're
highlight.
all going
What is
to
this?
die.
Why? What is this?
And there's when
You
you're
want to live
dead,
forever.
when you're dead
But which
and you
one?
get
We're
to
all
heaven,
going to die.
they will now with the whiskey though they do. You will be facing
is that what
heaven
Is
or
that
hell.
what Gabriel will ask you at the gates?
You'll
Like,
be facing heaven or hell.
fan, whiskey fan, come here.
Did you
Davido
understand?
fan, nobody knows that one.
What would it profit a man?
In heaven, just hallelujah.
Anytime you want to fight,
Hallelujah.
it's just daft. Anytime you want to fight,
Don't
just
worry, the
remember that.
SOP.
Look at your surrounding. Anytime you want
Have
to
you
fight,
eaten?
or look at your just for before you tweet. Look at your surrounding. Come on.
Should I really be
You
saying this?
understand? Go to whiskey page. Look at his own surrounding.
Do you
Like, no,
understand?
it's not the same surrounding.
It couldn't be.
Much.
It's also on my door. Because everybody just calm down. Life is not.
I'm sure I'm going to highlight how Davido did not respond to her. Sweet me
I
die.
think he shouldn't actually.
He's
I don't think that he didn't want
Not
to
that he
respond.
shouldn't. I just love how he.
I don't
See,
think he
bro,
didn't want to respond. I think what had happened is he probably seen that people are like, I like the way David doesn't respond. He's like, I thank God.
That's a lie, bro. Don't even no. Please,
No, he's
no.
doing it.
Usually he
No.
would.
Because you know David would
No.
love to respond.
Normally he would.
Yeah.
But he looked at it and said, "Nah, I'm bigger than this. This is too low."
Sure, bro.
That's Big Dave.
Fair.
I mean,
He says
Big
congratulations.
Big
Congratulations.
David. 001 for a reason. My man. I love him.
You just declare yourself as the OBO fans, have you?
You say
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
now sounding
please.
like the Twitter people.
No, but you are the one that is saying, my
But no,
God,
I
one,
love-
the most magnificent.
No,
you are the one that said it.
I'm
so-
sorry, oh.
So I want to ask, can't you say it with your chest?
That I'm
Yeah,
Davido.
yes, you are
I'm
Davido MC.
30
I
BG. Davido MC.
Yes, that's a BJ. Say it now.
With my food chest.
Hey.
At DMW/30
Forget your age,
BG.
Joe. Forget your age. Forget your pot belly.
Which
It's
age?
okay.
Your granddad.
Congratulations. It's
Yes.
okay.
I love David with all my heart,
two
man.
boats. I love
Do you
the two
understand?
boats of
I
them.
love Whiskey too.
Whiskey, this is my
love Whiskey
cousin.
too. Davido for life.
is like, David, please, you have no help me. Oh, please, where's the camera? Hello? Everybody, you have help.
It's
What's
Ep
about?
you are looking for.
And
Say
you
it's
have to seek for help
Say it's
anywhere.
Go and meet Whiskey.
Is there Whiskey? Ayo,
He
my
will help
cousin.
you. You
Auntie
say my
Eparawa from times now.
Yeah?
Oh, come on. From way back when I was
Big
based
David.
in London.
But
You know, I was based in abroad. We
Yes.
used to, we are title. So, David, I want to get to know you more
Want to get to know
better.
He's busy.
Let's
He's busy. He's busy.
Busy for me.
He's busy.
problem.
Only little things. Don't take care of.
To be fair, I'm really looking forward to the Mariah album. I want to hear
Me
it.
too. I think it'll be fantastic.
At this point, I really want to hear it.
I think I had always said when he was in Lagos in that whole period that I'm looking forward to hearing the kind of music that comes from this experience. I think this one is going to be a classic album because he has something to say now. I think the other albums
Wow.
they're good musically.
What?
No, but he does have something to say now. He's been through stuff. A lot
Did
of
he have
stuff.
something to say before?
No,
That's
this
what
is
my
real.
question is.
This is pain. So pain births fantastic stuff.
Happiness
It's
does
why
too.
Adele is so good. It's why Summer Walker dates men for free just to give us fantastic music. Listen
Jenny
to
Aiko.
SZA,
How about Taylor
Jenny
Swift?
Aiko.
Taylor Swift.
You know why people do their thing, but like I know Black Summer Walker is like she's deep and
Girl,
stuff.
she's-
so
I'm just like-
I can, and then he's grown. Pain also births growth.
I agree.
When you go through pain, you go through something to come out better on the other end. And I cannot imagine what lessons he's learned. He's also expecting another child right after his mom died. Is it going to be a girl? What are his thoughts about that? He spent some time connecting, going back to the hood. He's talking about how his dad does this, going around. So I expect to hear some of that.
More stories.
Where
in
was this
music.
empathy for Dave? I'm sorry. I'm not
wasn't asked
speaking to you
speak
now.
about that at the time. We're talking about this at the time.
No,
this
but
album
I'm
is
just
being
randomly
released.
saying, where was
Hey,
this
God,
empathy
that
for
babe.
Davido
When?
in general?
But we were
After,
not on this
at point
interview.
of timeless. At point of timeless losing.
The
this
empathy
person,
was
losing
everywhere.
that.
Everybody
You said,
empathized with him.
Everybody.
that did not last 2 days.
That's a big lie.
you a
The
joker?
next
Quincy,
thing,
are
they
you,
have started
can you
bashing
text
him.
your WhatsApp group and just tell them that everything
No,
is okay?
you're actually now
What?
you're embarrassing.
Text your
yourself.
WhatsApp group that everything
Wow.
is
Really
okay.
embarrassing.
Because
yourself.
Davido literally had
You're really
empathy.
talking off
People
point.
were empathizing with Davido
Till
for
today,
the
they're
longest
still
till now.
empathizing with him.
Yes.
Yes. So what are you
And
talking
then
about?
next thing, they start bashing him.
Was it us?
I didn't say it's two
We're
of you
on an
now.
interview.
I said,
We're
why the
on a
people?
thing. Oh my God.
Emma
Sorry,
Fulonje.
let's cut this person off this. Like, men, this is just like men to go off points. Off
Wow.
the point.
Emma
It
Fulonje.
was like men.
Off the point. You are disgracing
What are we talking
yourself.
about?
The
You
pro-
are
you see
disgracing
where
yourself
the
on this
problem is in
platform.
life. You see where the
Stop to
problem
be
is in life.
drinking.
Wait. You see where
You
the
are
problem
disgracing
is in
yourself on this
life.
platform.
Madam,
Hey, God.
you see where the problem is in life. What concern men with this thing now?
Because you are a man disgracing yourself and your gender. Sorry, man. But
No,
this guy is not part
honestly
of. You people should expel
bro,
you from your
I
side.
retain my point of he didn't get as much as the empathy that you're displaying right now.
No, this is
And that's the
a
truth.
very
But
daft
full
line
stop.
of conversation. I'm so sorry.
I don't like the
we
fact that you
still-
use that word
because
on me.
it's factual.
But okay.
This is factual
Okay.
that is daft.
All right,
Because
love you.
till now, people still empathizing with him.
I've
Are
not seen.
you
I've not seen one
joking?
person who has not Quincy.
You understand?
I think you are pushing agenda.
What are you on about? I'm
You
not
are-
pushing any agenda.
It's
You
okay.
are.
It's okay.
It's all over
Please,
Twitter.
It's okay, please.
It's
The
all
next
over
song-
Twitter. You're home.
It's okay.
Sorry, X. It's all over X.
Obio, Bamikwe Quincy.
No, Kone is like more.
Okay, Ma Barai.
More now.
Okay,
Fantastic.
all right.
I didn't
Oh,
really-
He
fine.
does him one-on-one.
All
No
right.
problem with
Okay,
that.
fine. That's fantastic.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you and everybody.
Thank you. It
All
means a
right.
lot.
Anyway, so what song do you have on replay on radio right now at your radio station?
Ooh, this is tough. There's so many.
Which one stands out for you and why?
This is very interesting because it's on my radio station.
It is. You
So
should
it's
know.
specific to my radio station.
Yeah.
Not what me personally
Not
I'm
you.
on repeat. So.
No, not you. No.
Okay, thanks for the question. I would say Awolowo Fido.
Okay.
Alone, Fala and Bad Boy OML. We have that. We have Are You There? Ayomaf, Ashake, Fuji Vibe. That is a jam. We have Rukmani Escapade. That's really good. It's a nice R&B number. Should I keep on going?
Okay, that's fine. What song do you have on your playlist on replay? Personally.
Nah, my playlist is very weird. Oh, I've been stuck on Cavemen and SDC recently.
Should I come? No Love in Lagos?
The
Or just the
body
whole
work,
project?
The
Okay.
whole project on repeat. Oh yeah, I've been doing a lot of Manuel's as well. I've always loved him,
Yeah.
but it's just almost every song is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why he's getting the recognition, but I feel like it
He
could
deserves
be a
more.
lot more.
Manuel's
a whole lot
definitely
more.
deserves more, but that's his combing of his bald
whole
head.
lot more.
He needs to get
Bro,
more.
it's-
Yeah.
And his videos are super creative. The promotion for his songs, even though he keeps combing his bald head.
Mins is what I'm listening to on my own, though.
Personally,
Personally.
why do you like Mins?
Mins says things I want men to say to me. That's why I like Mins. Yeah.
Wow,
Not men a man or the man. Like,
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fair. So now,
says interesting things.
what is the most profound thing you've heard from Mins that you're like, oh,
There are two songs on the new album. There's FU and Low. I think that those are really good. Musically, they musically sound like the production is very good. The featured project is on one of them. And I just think the blend is just, it flows. It's music that you listen to, you just find yourself on the beach.
on the beach,
Yeah, you just think of yourself there and you're just like, yeah.
naked?
No.
Okay,
You're
just on
wearing
the
a bikini.
Okay, cool,
That's
cool.
cute.
Cool.
Cutesy. You have Prosecco.
Okay, cool.
You're dancing.
Just,
yeah.
all right.
Exactly.
All right. So on the Afrobeat conversation, Malik Berry was having a conversation, and he said that he thinks that, he feels Afrobeat could have been more protected, speaking about like the genre and the need for like gatekeeping of the genre, and as Nigerians, when it comes to Afrobeat, and him thinking that we could have done more to gatekeep, and he also said that gatekeeping is not a bad thing. That he feels like for the genre, we can do more to keep it or protect it. What do you think, Quincy?
It's just bullshit. I'm tired of this conversation about gatekeeping something. This is music. Everyone would always take whatever they feel sounds right, especially for a country like Nigeria, where we're bursting with creativity at every doorstep. If we find something that sounds nice, we're trying to recreate that or readjust it to our entire environment, right? Or reproject it or however it is. There's no such thing as gatekeeping. How about the US gatekeep hip hop? How about that? How about what's it called? Gatekeep salsa, and everybody keeps gatekeeping their sound. Then what happens to the sound? The reason for the level of adaptation of the sound by other nations or other people is because it sounds good, and they would like to make stuff right? And that has also contributed to the success of the music, right? This gatekeeping conversation is just, it doesn't make any sense. They keep saying it. Hip-hop, what if hip-hop was gate kept?
But then again, I don't know in what context, because context is very important. Like, what does he mean by gatekeeping?
Like protecting the sound.
Because, yes, hip hop wasn't, but again, it's Nigerian hip hop. It's not like they will just accept Ioblis on like radio, like US radio, and it'll be playing like widely popular. So the barrier to entry.
But we're fighting for that to happen.
Yes, but the barrier to entry is being I think they're gatekeeping it.
Like a random person cannot just come.
You can't just like
number one.
But
in New
I
York.
think Nigeria were very accepting of everybody and everything. I think we're too selfish a people to even allow any form of gatekeeping of anything. I think once money is involved, it's just like, how much is it? Let's go. We are ready to go. But I don't know what he means. I don't know if he meant, everybody takes people out of context. I don't know if that's what he meant. Gatekeeping the sound in what way? Because it's creative expression, you can't really, what are we supposed to do? Mm-hmm. But I get what he means in terms of disrespect, because Tyler is like, that Tyler whole thing was just unnecessary. It was a whole...
Which of them?
Exactly. the MTV one, where she won Best Afrobeat Artist, and she said she's not Afrobeat, she's Amapiano. I think that
she didn't even say that.
Did she not?
She didn't say she didn't say I shouldn't have collected this award. Literally, that wasn't what she said. I think we took her out of
No,
context.
she didn't say that, but she clearly said that.
She said, I'm from South Africa.
I represent Amapiano. Like, I'm not. She said, I am not.
She didn't say, I'm not an Afrobeat artist.
Okay, maybe we need to run it back, but I think she did say that.
I don't remember 100%, but
I'm gonna find out.
She said something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know about the part of not being Afrobeat.
Like she said
shout out to Afrobeat.
We're a box, like it creates
she explained,
but we're a box.
She explained that the world, Africa is beyond Afrobeat.
Yes, but she then said, what was the point of her saying she's Amapiano?
Because she's a South African and she was promoting her country on
she
stage.
should have not even accepted the nomination for award in Best Afrobeat category.
The song is not an Amapiano song.
It's not an Amapiano song.
My point exactly.
So like, was in the right category.
If she was going to collect it, she should have just said thank you and moved on. What was, this, we're boxed up in a place. If you were going to do that speech, you should have never accepted the award nomination in the first place.
I don't agree.
Because that is the speech you were going to come and say, thanks for this. You box us in. I'm not really this, but thank you for this. Why? If you don't believe you are this person, if you don't believe you're an Afrobeat artist, why collect an award in the Best Afrobeat category? You should have just told them, how many people have boycotted awards? Jay-Z has boycotted this same award. I mean, I don't believe in this thing. I'm not going to come, period. At inception, thanks for nomination, but Tyler is not an Afrobeat artist. Can you give it to another person? I don't think if Ashake had won the Grammy for the song Amapiano, he would have come and said, thank you very much.
I'm not Amapiano,
I'm Afrobeat. He would just say, thank you. And he would have gone. So she was trying to, what was the point of that? I don't understand. There was no point. Like, it didn't need to be. She would have said, thank you.
So she didn't even win.
She could have even said the same.
The song won an award
Best
for
Afrobeat. So again,
anybody can be an Afrobeat artist is the point.
Yes, we're not disagreeing with you.
You can do.
We are not disagreeing with you. It's an Afrobeat song.
She had said.
But why did she go and say that?
Because she was educating people about African sound. I think that was a profound.
She could have said that without saying I'm Amapiano. She could have said yes. Return to boxers in the Kiniko.
She said that.
Thank you very much.
That's fine.
So it is that she now said.
So when you now say, but I'm Amapiano.
So why did you now come and collect the award?
Because Amapiano artists can win Afrobeat song.
Then you should not have come. Imagine,
and that's not a problem.
Look at it's like
a problem to her.
Do you understand? It's like giving me an award for best male. I come and collect the award. I come on stage. I collect the award. And I say, thank you.
I'm female.
You tend to burst everybody up. But I'm female. And I still carry my own award and go. But if you know you are not taking it, sure you would have told us, sorry, please, I'm not in this category. Sorry, don't be angry.
I don't identify as that.
Yeah, so You just basically collected your own and said, yeah, I don't identify as this. Bye. What is that?
I think that was an important stage to educate people. And
No,
educate
it wasn't the
others.
right stage. She could have picked
it's
any
not,
other
it's not.
stage.
And I think
It's
that what
not.
her speech was
They're
quite
better
She could have
quarters-
picked her
they're better
Grammy
quarters
stage.
to
Gone.
discuss
Any
that.
stage, she could have picked. She could have put her TikTok. Good evening. I collected the award. Oh, thank you very much for actually.
Bro,
Come
they could
on.
have set up
Oh,
an entire session
I'm
on
happy
Breakfast
now.
Club for that.
Listen, why you come and do that? I said no problem. She will come to my station. I'll say, sit down. What is really okay? You have a Yoruba boy. He broke your heart on that day, right? Open up to me, dear. Because why do that?
Why that?
Do you understand?
Me, I'm with what she did, Sha.
You're what?
I understand, and I think that it was an important stage to educate.
She did not talk about people
foreigners
dying in Africa. So
I
many
think
issues.
Africa is always dying.
So many.
They not dying in America.
I'm dying in Africa.
Every time we talk
Hello,
about
I'm in
dying.
Africa.
I
I'm
agree with you.
dying.
I agree with you. Every time.
Mama Toro, what?
It's not even Toro in the world. It's not even Toro in the world.
Foreigner state.
But it's not even the
time.
time.
Dying, so they should go for Africa or what?
It's not the Toro in the world. So, there's so many things she could have said.
And I die in America, or die in Africa.
Cancer sucks.
So
HIV
what's
is real.
happened?
So many things.
baby.
Oh,
So many things you could have
not
said.
HIV.
I first said
Oh,
cancer.
my God.
You did not hear the cancer was
Not
already
the
not
HIV
okay.
part.
Oh,
You
malaria.
know why you put cancer to
These are
bring the
issues
HIV?
plaguing us people in Lekki. We are going through it here now. Don't you not see the news? We are going through this pandemic everywhere. Everywhere is so diseased.
Tell me. I can't
Bro,
believe
the other
what
things
do you
in
mean by
HIV.
What do you mean by
In Lekki Phase 1, there's no that stuff. So that is rampant.
What does she mean by Lekki Phase 1 is disease? Like, I don't know.
Ah!
This is so disease.
Let me tell you
Lekki
something.
Phase 1,
I can't.
Goroka.
Shout out to my mom. My mom, shout out to her. I can't believe I'm saying this. But she just started like working out with a bunch of women, and she's just hearing all the things happening in Lekki, and she's so shocked. She just called me and said, "That place is a haven for." I said, "What?"
Even for
Because you cannot. She said that how can you be a wedded individual living in Lekki Phase 1? Because everything is on deck. You imagine you want to go and buy meat pie, you will see hagologolo, hagalagala. Oh, come on. You have to fall into temptation. There's no way. You just fall in. People are that based on this place. You people, congratulations.
Oh God, TBB, you are absolutely killing me. So I don't understand. When Tyler should go and say, hello, we're dying in Africa. Okay, so
It's not even dying in
Oh,
Africa.
yeah, no place about
but
the
there are
dying.
other causes.
Okay, so that's okay,
There are
what?
things happening.
Should they open GoFundMe
They are
for the people?
fighting war. They are doing
Where are they fighting war?
we're always doing something.
Where are we fighting
You
war?
don't see the Israelites.
Bro, I swear,
There's so many
if she had said, we need the war to stop.
You know it's better.
How does that
need
compare
the war.
to her as a South
No, no.
African?
Why not?
She doesn't have to be
It
South
will
African.
touch everybody.
Just everybody say,
World peace.
We need
Even
world
world
peace.
peace is enough.
I don't understand.
What
You know
I said?
the world.
Recycling.
We need world
something
peace.
global warming. Something else.
That would have sufficed.
Do you understand?
Not I'm
They are killing the rhinos,
No, no,
elephant. They are dying. That was a day.
That is
you know
so-
why people
that
they love
is
that
very
stuff.
South African.
You just say rhino.
Okay, let's say, okay, climate change.
You just clap. Oh my God! This lady, she's so
Save
good.
the plants.
Exactly.
Let's stop killing cattle.
Do you understand? Stop bleaching. So many stuffs.
So much is bleaching. Wow.
So
Anyways,
many stuffs you can
it's
put
okay.
up.
How about
I hear you.
stop BBL?
I-
I don't know.
I don't know about that one
Pandemic.
because I'm
What?
not yet done.
You want
my-
to do?
Shit, you
What
know.
we do?
It's apparent anyway.
We're going.
Wait. Before we go break,
on
Melody, do you want to do
We're
BBL?
going on a quick break,
thank
and
you.
when we come back, don't forget
Wow.
that we've still got Timmy B in the building. Quincy Jones is here, and it's a Still Zero Conditions podcast. I'm having a ball, and we are currently showing on channel 189 on Pop Central. Shout out to Shiva, shout out to Pop Central. Don't forget that we are still having this conversation, and the full thing is gonna we're not having it on our audio platform. So just in case you missed anything on TV, the full thing comes out on Monday on your favorite streaming platform. We're still, Mr. Justin. What do you guys think about this year's BB Ninja? Be honest.
Dead. So dead.
Somebody
Nothing.
will win. When it's over.
At the end of the
Yeah,
day,
of
win
course.
more money than last year.
Of
but
course, somebody will. What do you
Bro.
think about the entire experience as compared to other previous?
I think it will-
Nigeria?
okay, sorry.
And I'm asking Timmy B because
Go,
I know
go,
that
go. Timmy B,
she's
yeah,
a BBN
yeah.
apologist.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
really not. But I think that they should take a break. I really think so.
What?
I think production should take a
Big
break.
Brother?
Let's miss it for a bit. I think so. I think he's losing his impact to make stars.
To make stars.
Yeah.
Aside from even making stars, what about the entertainment? Is it as entertaining?
People also can't afford to watch it as much. Except you go on Showmax, but like cable is expensive. And in terms of like priority for a family, before I pay for cable, I've thought about a lot of things. But do you even look at the numbers of the people that as they're coming out, the housemates? Before you would have seen like 78 endorsement deals. So the
conversion.
It's
We could
just
say the
not-
economy, though. I mean,
Yeah,
Do you think the economy is affecting it, or the contestants are not as interesting?
there's that as well, but also the economy doesn't help.
I don't know about the contest. To be honest, right? I've never been an ardent Big
Follow-
Brother
yeah, me too.
watcher, but
I always see it
if
on social
the
media.
season is
You
buzzing,
hear
You
it.
hear gist,
you
yeah.
must hear it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've not been
Now,
hearing gist. Yeah,
I'm not. It's
Now
few
the nation
people
is more
that want to
entertaining
now
than Big
gist me
Brother.
by force, right? I'm not even. They say sit down. Let me give you update on. And like I don't really want to hear it.
and it's not as the conversation is not a lot on social media the way it used to be back in the day.
Yeah, because just less people are watching. But I might be wrong when we see the numbers, like the numbers.
But if
But
less people are watching, will they tell us?
um,
possibly.
No, they won't.
but you can find out.
Can we please
So,
just?
so this is
Oh, okay.
another thing about Big Brother. Where how many people are left in the house now, Timmy B?
You should know.
You would know. No? Surprising.
Very surprised. I don't know.
Very
Guys, I'm just
surprising.
very good at my job. Just think about what I said and think
No,
about
but
it.
you used to be the one to welcome them from Big Brother house
Yeah,
like
but I'm
every
just
year.
very good at my job.
So you don't mean that you be like in front of your television
So
watching?
you don't watch it?
I can't really admit that, but yeah, I actually don't work with people.
Ah, interesting.
I'm just
Yeah.
very good at
You
my
are very
job.
good at your job, actually.
So everybody thinks that I just
Surprising.
never watched Big Brother before.
I even think that as you are driving, your Big Brother is on in your car.
Yeah.
You shift the screen from the back seat to front, or
To be
I
honest,
watch
I,
Insecure, that's what I watch.
but Insecure is over though.
Yeah, I still watch it. It's like I watch it every day. It's just something I watch.
Like you go back to watch old episodes.
So which is Insecure? please?
Isare's
Sorry.
Huh?
Isare. What's
That
mm,
one.
So everybody
Kowori?
that knows me knows I watch it.
Me,
Cool.
Morara.
I think Insecure is a
Me, Morara.
fantastic.
It's amazing.
It's amazing, but Isare is not coming back anymore. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Nice.
What series do you binge watch that you've
Isare.
seen before that you can see again? Series or movie?
Reality.
No,
TV
series,
show.
movie,
New stuff or
old. Binge.
anything.
Yeah, anything that you've seen.
Oh,
before.
I have a list that I must see every year.
Of what?
I'm one of those people.
So which one is on that list?
I'm about to kick off Harry Potter for the year. What's
Wow.
it called? I do Peaky Blinders every year.
Never seen that.
Oh, you should. I think you would like it. Or not. What else do I watch every year? I'll take a couple. But those are like go-to. And then Harry Potter is very special. I sit down. I just buy one new TV, laddies.
So you just sit there in front
I
of you.
sit down. I need
just
to
binge
watch
watch.
Harry Potter
I
all
love
over
Harry
again with a
Potter.
different emotion because half my favorite cast don't
Dead.
die.
Yeah.
I say, God, why?
That's fine.
Professor Snape's.
Yeah.
What's her name? Michelle Margot.
Watch Fantastic Beasts before you watch Harry Potter.
Why?
Because it'll give you context on some things happening in Harry Potter. It's like a prequel.
Fantastic Beasts
Yeah.
prequel.
Yeah.
Since when?
For Dumbledore. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Oh. Is it nice?
It's fantastic. It's Harry
Yeah?
Potter. Before Harry Potter.
The two Dumbledores don't die.
But
Like, why do you
Dumbledore
cast?
in this one? Okay,
That's
well,
Yeah, no. I get that, but it's just like how we go
you
cast
see
for two
Grindelwald,
guys and the two
there's
don't
like This
die.
whole thing where Dumbledore was actually gay and they were partners, and it's like a
Gay.
love thing. Yeah.
Is that the thing you said to watch?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thanks.
No, but like
I'm going
it's
to
not
keep the
there
view
in the thing, but
Of my
it's like
Dumbledore.
if you're really into Harry Potter, you go read
I am,
like theories.
Harry Potter
you can
die.
see the hidden
connection.
thing, the connection, because it's like, why were they so devoted to each other? They did an oath. That's why they couldn't kill each other. So like, why? Maybe
So
they
that would
just
give you
they were
context.
lovers. Yeah, maybe it's not that it's there, but if you think about it deeper, it kind of makes sense.
I hear you on that.
Oh yeah, you produce shows, you write shows, you direct stuff as well.
Yeah, but I'm also like a
Yeah, you
Harry
like
Potter
that.
fan. Like,
I don't know about this. Is show producer and director
no, this
things.
is just
No, she's
Harry
saying that she's
Potter,
actually like
it's
a
context.
big.
Did they say that Dumbledore is gay inside that thing?
No, they didn't.
Did they
That's
insinuate
exactly what
that
I
he
just
might
said.
be gay?
She said,
Wait, first, I'm asking that
You
question.
lack comprehension skills.
Tell me, if you
Can't
insult me one more time, we're going to have a
I'm
problem.
not insulting you. I'm
Honestly speaking,
English. It's
on a very serious note, I do not
how can you
appreciate
not
that.
comprehend what I'm saying to you right now?
If
I
you-
literally
if-
said there is none of that in the show.
So how did
they
you
have it?
end up with that?
"We are back on TV." Quincy, if you want
How
to,
did you end up with that?
if you want to
Temi?
fight Temi B, do you want to get back? Do you want to take her outside?
Yes.
Not yet,
Yeah.
after the show.
Okay, so cool. So we are
But
back.
tell me, how did you end up
Oh
with
my
that?
God, zero
Because
conditions
That
there's
podcast.
Dumbledore might,
fan
yeah.
theory. Like I literally said it that you go read stuff and you read things, context. It's important.
Quincy, you and Temi B can fight outside. But anyways, on the PDD conversation and everything that's been happening with PDD.
God.
Yeah, sorry,
Did
PDD.
it. Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry?
You were saying?
Do you have proof?
PDD what? Sorry,
point-
that he did it? Are you
The
joking?
point the direction I'm going with the question is that I saw people having a conversation about like, Hollywood, the PDD stuff, and saying that people that are acting like it's a shocker is very pretentious because they feel like it has been going on for a while in the industry, in their industry, and that cleansing is important. Do you think that is something you would want to see in Nigeria?
I was interviewing Ladipo, I think yesterday, and I asked him, "Do you think this sort of stuff happens in Nigeria?" And he's like, "Yeah, definitely does." And
You said yes.
Yeah, and I think it does. It just, I think it does. I think there's some very nasty stuff that happens here, but we're not a
Wow.
society that holds anybody accountable for anything. So before any of that happens, it's gonna take a while. Because say you report now, and so what? And then, like, what happens? What is really going to happen? It's also, this is an upside down society. This is a society where, like, we have illegal legalities. So, like, everything sort of goes in this sort of setup. So we're not yet there. And that's how it was then, back in the day in Hollywood. All of these things, some people would just be hip to the fact that it's wrong. At the time, it might just have been a thing that everybody was doing. And even here, as a woman, I'm sure in the industry, you've had experiences that just don't add up,
Ugh.
But you just,
You're just like,
you kind of
a
like,
day in the life.
you go with the flow. Sometimes as it's happening, you don't even know it's inappropriate until you think about that thing and like, yeah, that didn't make any sense. A lot of weird people have done a lot of weird things to me. And I started doing like this thing since I was 12. Like I was doing like shows in secondary school with
You were
like
exposed to the life early.
Idris Abdul Karim and all these sort of people back in the day, and P Square's first show actually in Lagos. It was my show at Queen's College. So a lot of things have happened that are just nuts.
Did you blank it out of your mind?
Yeah, you blank it out of your mind.
I hear you
like,
on that, actually.
You blank it out of your mind, but there are a lot of weird things that
I hear you.
happen.
I actually hear you on the blanking outside. Quincy, sorry. As a man, I know this is not your like experience and shit. Or is it?
For me, no. Luckily.
Yeah. Lucky you.
Yeah.
Shout out to you for being a man.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
even. No, not about. Oh, there are a lot of men that face stuff as well.
Okay, I thought you were saying
Oh,
that.
you think? No, I mean, lucky me not for not being a woman, but
Okay.
lucky me for not being one of the guys that experiences whatever they experience.
'cause guys as
whatever
well.
they have experienced.
Because this
Yeah.
is the creative industry in a whole. This is not just music industry. Because even in
Yep.
Hollywood, there's Ashton Kutcher, there's
Yep.
actors, there's
Yes,
all these people.
Yes,
But in the
movie,
creative
fashion.
industry in a whole, fashion, like film, like, men are also getting like molested
Yep,
and
they
like,
are.
diddled in this society as well. And I think that That's crazy.
Really crazy.
And one day everything will bust. It's one day. Last.
can't wait.
It
I
will
want
still
that to
bust.
happen so badly.
Yeah. So
I want that to happen so
we'll see.
badly.
So, I have a very weird question.
Yes, please go on.
Is it possible that... Okay, so, being in the industry that we are, there's a tendency to normalize certain behavioral patterns or certain things because you are at a certain stage in life. Is it possible that this is not really as bad as they're painting it?
Diddy?
Yes,
No,
please.
it's not possible. That he beat Cassie is enough.
No, yes, that was very fucked
So
up.
that's enough.
100%.
So everything else
That's
is
not
extra.
the part I'm speaking
The
to.
sexual
No, but
part.
that's enough.
The all of
That's enough.
to be arrested for
Yes,
and all of that.
yes.
Yes,
So that's it.
that is fine.
Full stop. Like
So
there's
are
no
we
further
speaking
conversation.
to violence, or are we speaking to
That is already like you already have
random
questionable
guys?
character if you as a man can beat her to that degree. It's obvious it's also not the first time. So even if it's just for that one person, it is enough.
And the fact that you even did that you did that like
Openly.
Openly.
Yeah.
So
in a
why did you
hotel
feel
lobby,
so
like,
untouchable
So
to be
that
able
is
to do
enough.
that?
It is enough. Everything
Okay,
else
so we're
is
speaking
extra.
to
It's
speaking to
enough.
the violence.
Like he's in jail.
Absolutely,
Like
he
he's in
deserves
prison. That's
I
full
think
stop.
Quincy is speaking more on the sexual part that maybe he's not so much of a pervert or
So
he's not
the,
so much of a
Diddy's story is
assault.
no longer about beating Cassie
Yes, of course, it's about his
anymore.
sexual inappropriate
It's
character.
Is everybody
Different
coming out? Ton of
Accusing him
people
of
now
sexual
have
assault,
woken up
rape, this.
to come out to say he did this, he did that, and it's looking really familiar to not putting him on the same level or whatever the conversation is with
Who now?
MJ, Michael Jackson.
Okay.
It's not the same. Michael Jackson was pedophilia. This one is just straight up sex trafficking.
I think
and a lot
that
of things
is-
track.
that
Does
is
he have a
definitely
50-foot
worse.
bed in his backyard? Yes. Did he have these parties? Yes.
Did he have 1,000?
The evidence is
Whatever,
all
baby
over
oil.
there. Even in terms of imagery for his own music, he sort of replicates that. You see past the Courvoisier video. It looks like a freak off. Do you remember that video? Then with the
What's that other video that-
bathrobes past the Courvoisier. Everybody's
That's the
singing
same.
now.
That's the same video
He's
that
not
had
the
Megan.
first
That had
person
JT.
to have that.
No, this
depiction
is old.
in a
I'm not
video.
saying it is not the first person, but it's all there. Like you can see it. It's there. There's nothing to say. This man fancied himself, I would think, as like the Hollywood party boy that just gives people a good time. You know, he was just a very good host. To him, he was a very good host. He probably did not understand how he was crossing the line. I just need to get these people happy. I guess that was his way of like having an in into society. You go to a Diddy party, Diddy will show you a good time, and then you owe me something. And then
It
I
was
can
in
call
the
you.
society.
And then I can call you and be like, oh, hey.
I have a
this-
naked video
so
of
it
you.
was
Are you
just
gonna
a
do
way
this for me?
for him to get in. And like, in this industry, networking is it really just having one up on everybody. This person do this for me.
Yes,
this person
actually.
do this for
Yes.
me. That's how he was probably getting along. But getting along in this very, very, very messed up way. And yeah, I believe every single thing that is being said about Diddy because everything is there to see. It kind of tracks. I don't care about the specifics of, there's
What he
Meek
did,
Mill here. Or
yeah.
what. Are you a bad person? Yes. Do you deserve to be in jail till you die? Yeah, which is not long, really. How old is he? His life expectancy 30, 40 years. For what he's done, that's enough. So yeah, die.
And
Die
amazingly,
there.
you've had
End
so
of
much
story.
fun. It's not like you were bored.
Exactly, you were
your
not
entire
bored.
life.
You had
the fun
had
that
a
he has
good
had.
time.
Some people might never have it for the rest of their 100 years. When I
Exactly,
say
so-
fun, I don't mean the sexual assault part. I'm talking about him being rich, him being able to fly, him having access to like good things of life. You've had that for a good number of years, so you're not really missing anything by being in
Yeah,
jail for a
and
minute.
making the band. He was very abusive to those people on that show. Everything is just there, plain to see.
Even
Unfortunately,
artists that were signed to the record label, they've all
do you
complained.
understand? Mason better. Well, Mace left how many times and has kept on telling us everything that is happening today. I don't understand why we're making a case for Diddy. Please, I beg.
I
He's
think
a
it's
I'm
black
not making
person.
it.
It's a black
Please
people
let me
thing.
be
Like,
very clear that
Even
I'm
if
not
he
making a
beats
case
only
for Diddy.
Cassie, that's enough. You're a bad person. Go to jail and go to bed.
Yeah.
Period.
Okay, that's calm.
Period. But yeah, I definitely hear what you're saying, and I find this thing that black people do. This is not a coincidence thing where, somebody get accused of something. You see people say, why is it always a black man that is trying to get down?
No,
Why
it's
is they
not
trying-
even about the black
Not you.
people
No,
saying, to be
no,
honest.
This is a
not
different
you. I said
conversation.
not you. I said not you. I said black people.
I
When
get that.
There's a rich man or a rich man. I'm like, why are they coming for all the black rich men? Before PDD, they did it to R. Kelly. They did it to Bill Cosby. They did it. Can't you see the pattern? I see the pattern of abuse too.
Yeah. You're just bad people. It's not about color.
I see the pattern of abuse too.
Harvey
So black
Weinstein
people, are they-
was in jail.
I see the
other
pattern
guy
of
who offed
abuse
himself
too.
was in prison for the same thing. People should just stop doing bad
true.
things. Yeah.
Exactly, and I don't know why
It doesn't excuse your race. Does not excuse the fact that you did a bad thing.
Did you do it? Are they lying against you?
Exactly.
No.
So
So
I
what's
do
all these black people?
Face
black
your
people
L
doing?
as a bad person.
Then I say, how many white people
Period.
have they arrested for doing the same thing? That's a different conversation.
Yeah, but are you bad? Yeah. You're still
Period.
a pedophile, so go to jail.
Sorry, it's just what
Yeah,
it is. I'm not
that's it.
sorry. But, yeah. Anyways, still speaking about artists, what do you guys think about the entire Cardi B and Offset situation?
I love Cardi. I love everything about her. I love that she did what she did. Kudos to her, and I love it. I saw on TikTok, and I think this is why men are mad. This person had said that men are not mad because Cardi got her lick back. No. Men are mad because Cardi is a trendsetter. She gave us Pearl, she gave us all these things. She gave us, she gave us these things, and we take it and go. So now it's like, okay, now getting your lick back is now going to be a trend. And my baby's going to start fucking the next man on me and shit, I'm not ready. That's really why men are mad. Because it makes perfect sense. This man has been cheating on her since 2017 that we've known about their dating. She broke up with him. He did not agree. He would show up at shows to beg her. She went and beat somebody up because the person was sleeping with her man, which lost her deals. Got her in jail. She didn't go to jail, but she was in court.
Every
She had
other
to
day.
pay because of this man. And then
And his shiny
I
belt.
did my own one little lick back, and now you're mad. Wow.
But what do you think
bro.
about the conversation? Quincy, I want to hear from you as a man. You've been so quiet. As a man, what do you think about this? And do you think she went to the extreme doing allegedly cheating?
I don't even think she did. I just think
she
she
cheat?
said it.
She did.
Just
Did she cheat?
because.
No, that's the accusation. And she now said, I did.
Yeah, she said
Yeah, but-
and did.
No,
And did.
I want to put
the
that on a
question
t-shirt.
is-
And did.
Wait, so the question is, was this after she had broken up with him, or
They're saying that she cheated while she was pregnant.
Yes.
So that's the one that is really off in their mind.
that's where the problem is?
Why is that a problem?
Look, Quincy, I
You-
want to hear your
you-
theory.
Bro, I don't. So you see, the way women process things, to me sometimes is
Because Offset was cheating on her while
Wait,
she
hold on,
was pregnant.
hold on.
I don't
Hold on.
understand.
While
She
he was
was
pregnant,
Do you
because they were
understand?
both
Do
pregnant.
you understand?
She was also a pregnant man.
He was in
I'm going
the
to say
club,
something. I'm going to
nacky,
say-
bastardly.
I'm going to say something that
Oh, the producer is shaking head.
Exactly.
I'm going to say
Like
something.
men cannot
Oh.
take it. Like you guys will be
you guys
nacky.
Oh my
Do you know
God.
men will be like, yeah, I can doggy somebody else's babe, but I cannot imagine them dogging my babe. But are you insane?
So why is it the fact that she's pregnant?
What is good for
I'm
the
sorry.
goose is good for
I'm
the-
sorry. Women thinking that we are the same.
We
Wait,
are.
hold
not have anything to do
on.
with
May
that.
I speak?
That is
You may.
May I speak?
Tell me, please leave him.
Women thinking that we're the same is absolutely ridiculous.
Please explain, bro.
Then,
Brother
in
man.
this conversation,
Yeah.
bro, just chill.
I'm chilling.
In
I'm
this
here.
conversation,
I can't take
you're
it seriously.
carrying my bloody child and you're allowing a random ass nigga stick his
He's not
penis.
random. Apparently, he's a top NFL baller
Bro,
that's richer
he
than
can
her.
suck it for all anybody cares.
Okay.
Right? Random ass nigga is out here sticking his penis in the same hole that my baby, my child, will come out from.
Okay.
I
does that
think
even
you guys think is, what does it mean?
So are you saying? So wait.
so that-
you're not concerned.
It means it's
you're not concerned
sacred
about the fact that the
to be
penis is entering
pregnant.
the-
It means it's sacred
Shut-
to give life. It means it's
What
sacred
does that have to do with
to
sex?
not allow this random fucking penis get on my bloody, on that vagina,
Okay, calm down.
Wait,
If it
Timmy,
wasn't when
Timmy,
she was
Timmy.
pregnant, would it be better?
it will be a lot better.
Okay.
So wait.
It's so disgusting.
I'm confused. Is it
The
penis?
fact that she's pregnant,
is it-
understand that it's easier for you
Is
guys.
the penis entering the baby's mouth?
No, listen.
Is the penis entering the baby's mouth? What
Let
is
me
the
tell
baby
you how
doing?
men think about
The
things
baby
like
is
this.
just chilling.
Let me tell you.
No, wait.
Wait.
The baby just crawled on.
Melody, listen.
connected to the baby at all.
Listen. You're a woman. You would understand the biology to that.
Okay.
Men have chosen to intentionally not understand, right? A lot
That's
of
your
men
damn
actually still
business.
think that, a lot of men still think that if you're doing that, you're probably going to touch the baby's head.
Like,
That's okay.
It's
But
not that. It's
listen,
never gonna be that big.
bruv,
Okay.
you see, how you people even think of your bodies is not how we think of it.
Okay.
If
what
you're
is your-
pregnant,
get to
you're
the
a
point.
god.
Okay.
Right? You're
Why would
birthing
he-
something
why was he
new.
cheating on her?
You're doing,
Why was he cheating on her
listen.
when she was pregnant? Why was he cheating on her? when she was
It's
pregnant?
a random side piece,
that's
bro.
random.
It's
That
a
was
very,
a random
bro,
side piece,
I'm just trying to bust a nut.
And she's also trying to bust a pussy.
Not in the vagina that's fucking carrying my baby. Oh, well,
Okay.
the vagina is not in the baby. But the baby is not in the vagina.
It does not even
But
connect.
not in that fucking hole.
No, don't do that. Don't do
sorry,
that. That's
no,
very
that's
weird.
daft.
That's
Then,
very,
see,
very
you see
weird.
where the problem
Men and
is.
women are different biologically, but that's a whole.
My point exactly.
It's just fuck.
Biologically.
She's fucking your fucking.
Biologically, we're different.
Why not
And
keep yourself
she's
as
pregnant, your
such?
hormones-
Why did you keep yourself?
No, but when you're pregnant,
Huh?
your hormones
Why did
are
Jose
like
keep himself?
are on overdrive, and
Yes.
he's not at home. He's busy fucking other
And
bitches,
it's,
so why
it's
would
a
I do
random
my
ass
shit?
nigga
And she also-
that
she's a
will be
random ass
sticking
nigga. And she
penis in her
also- Why
vagina.
are you with random ass babes when
your
I'm
wife is
fucking-
pregnant?
You are home and your wife is pregnant.
You make a valid point, but it's
Exactly.
not comparable.
It is extremely
It's not.
comparable.
I'm very sorry,
It's
it is
actually
not.
diabolical for
My
a man to
baby
be
is
cheating
in
on
your
wife
belly.
when-
That's
Yes,
the
so why
difference.
the fuck are you cheating on me when I'm actually
A whole
carrying
ass
your
human
baby?
is in your belly,
Do you know that
and you're
women
allowing
die during
random
pregnancy?
niggas
Do you understand
stick
that pregnancy
penises
is
in
a
you.
risky endeavor. Do you know how many women? Let's not even like. Let's be actually very for real.
I'm being very serious.
No. Having your baby is a fucking risk on my own life. That is a point in time that you understand I am making a sacrifice for us as a family unit to continue
Your life will
your
literally-
legacy, because it's not my surname the baby will have. Really, when push comes to shove, they'll tell you, now you're the husband picking, really, at the end of the day. So I'm doing this, risking my life for you on a daily basis. Do you know what it means to be pregnant? You're throwing up, you're having balls, you are going through life, you're literally carrying
And I
something that is
respect-
eating from
I-
you. Excuse
I
me,
respect
because I let
that.
you talk. In that
finish
time,
now?
you are
Please
now
finish.
telling me that instead of
I'm
you
just
to
saying I
be
respect it.
grateful and watching over me hand and foot, you're out there in the strip club fucking some hoes, and I should be what? At home praying for you? Are you fucking stupid?
So
At the end
you
of the day,
decide
you're a
to
human
take the
being.
baby to go and knock a
Because
random.
she decided to go out
don't
as
do
well.
that.
Are you insane?
She didn't take the baby. She
Are you
took her
insane?
pussy to go and fuck.
Are you
She
okay?
took her pussy
Yes,
with the baby in the
No,
belly.
I don't know about that. I'm sorry.
Like,
No.
what are you saying?
It's how you guys are defending this for me.
No,
Baby.
It's pain. Forget
She fucking the
about.
baby. Are they fucking the
See,
baby?
And that's the problem
Calm
see,
down,
you see,
guys.
this is the
Cardi
problem I have with
somebody-
women.
Again, I've said routine. I've said look at a person and look at
Level of-
their lives and what they
Awareness
do.
is zero. as
She's a
man.
very
Zero.
For what?
family-oriented.
On this situation.
Cardi,
Oh, me.
Yes.
That's what?
Because as a man, Cardi B was pregnant. Offset, you were pregnant because your wife is pregnant. You're also a pregnant man. Well, you're not carrying a baby, but you also have a baby on the way.
Oh my God,
so you're supposed
so
to
much
be in the
female
house.
math.
You're supposed to be in the house with your wife, right? No, well, so while you were pregnant, you took your prick to go and fuck another person. But while she's carrying the baby, she cannot carry her own pussy to go and collect porn.
No, she can't. I'm very sorry.
No, but can you not understand the
She
injustice
can't,
of that?
I
No,
apologize.
Forget
for what?
I
Forget,
apologize.
no, forget her even getting her lick back. Do you know what that
Get
does?
your lick back, but
Excuse
no,
me,
my
excuse
baby in
me,
your
calm
belly.
down.
Of course, remove
No,
it
calm
now.
down. No, I'm actually
fuck?
really fucking pissed about. I'm really, really triggered because you don't understand what that does emotionally to somebody,
Can never
especially in
recover.
that time.
So
As
it
a
is
woman.
absolutely
Excuse
okay
me, let
that
me give
she
you
went to
context.
fuck
Forget
outside.
Forget the
Talk now.
okaying. Forget what she did.
Hey, go
The
crazy.
thought of that as a woman, forget Cardi B is a superstar who has not put out an album, not because she can't, because she's taken her time out
for this
Creates a
man
family,
to
yeah.
build a family. She has
Yes,
reduced
I agree.
herself to increase herself. She has lost herself for this person. She's making this sacrifice for the family. And you are still on street. Again, this is not the first time. Since the beginning of their relationship, he has been
Yes.
cheating on her
And he fucked
getting
up
her
badly.
pregnant all the time.
Yes.
As he's cheating, he's getting her pregnant. This is a sick individual. She is in pain and now has 3 children. All of this happened, and do you know what he said? I made you a baby mama and I won. That is not a person that is normal. You think that if she did get... Again, I don't think she did it, because if you look at who she is, she's always been a family person.
I don't think she did that,
She has taken his other children as her own. They're on her Instagram page. She's posting them. She's taking them to salon. These are things that normal women will not do. And you're still fucking around on her. She can't. She did the one, and it's a big deal. Fuck you guys. Fuck you, Quincy. Fuck you in the
Wow,
asshole.
that's
So
a lot.
because the fuck? Are you joking?
That's a lot.
So can you not like?
So Timmy,
no,
I-
guys,
Bro,
I think
I'm
you're-
not.
When people
So-
say, when men give excuses for this thing, you can't take the one. I've given you a history of this person that has been in the public eye. This
There's
woman
no
lost
talk there
deals
itself.
because you were cheating and
There's no
embarrassing me. Cardi B, I'm also a rapper. Every 2 market days, the other rappers are saying,
And that's
that is the only thing
and
they
that's
can
the
use to
only
insult her.
thing they have
Your
on
husband
Cardi B.
cheats. You're fucking,
Her
and you're
dead
fucking
husband.
embarrassment to me
Dead
as well.
beat. Like he's the
And you're saying
weakest
that,
link.
oh, that should not pain you. Men will do less for less. I will look at a man like this, you go and cheat your own because I looked at a man.
I agree.
So what are you talking
I
about?
agree.
Let us
He
be
fucked
human.
up.
I hate that when men have no sense and no intelligence, the next argument is men and women are not equal. Give me an argument that makes sense. That is the daftest thing I've ever heard.
I'm talking about
Or they are
bloody
not the
biology.
same. Biologically,
Um,
yes, they're different. When
Timmy
you
B,
cheat on me,
relax.
it hurts
Relax.
me. When I cheat on you, it hurts. So if it hurts everybody, don't do
Are you
it.
cheating on me
Don't
with
do
a
it.
baby in your belly? Are
Can you leave this baby
bloody
alone?
serious?
Can you please leave this baby? The
But I'm
have
telling
applied
you,
to
bro,
Cardi
the
B.
baby
bro,
is
listen,
not,
listen,
the baby is
listen,
not
listen.
complaining. The baby did not complain to you. Baby is not having any problem with
I
this
am
fuck.
going,
Can you
no,
please
honestly,
now, because she
I'm
has a
so
baby, don't
disappointed.
center the baby
I'm so
in this
happy I
conversation.
came on this podcast.
The
I'm
baby
so
is where the
disappointed because
problem is.
believes
The
I'm-
baby is where the problem is.
Because first and
Bro,
foremost,
if you fucked around, nobody will give a fuck.
so tell me, how does that affect
It
the
is
baby?
deserving.
Okay,
It
tell
does
me.
not.
So, exactly.
But the concept of you being pregnant and fucking a random guy is where the problem is.
How does it affect the baby?
Have you not heard that it is not? It is not affecting the baby.
So why are you, when you keep mentioning with my baby, with my baby, with my baby?
It's my fucking baby,
What's
bro.
the with the sex that she sex with her vagina?
Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ.
What's the connection with your baby? Is okay chilling. On soon, lowo. Like on soon. Like on soon, lowo, because they're complaint, protected. Okay, chill.
Bro.
And so
She
what
could have
has happened?
cheated. She could have cheated on numerous
She couldn't
occasions
wait.
She couldn't
that
wait.
had every other
She couldn't wait.
possibility.
She couldn't wait. It's
Right?
fine. Thank you.
And
She
that's
wanted to do
okay.
it now.
So this is where I'm going.
So, yeah.
Wait, where are you going?
This is where I'm going. You're absolutely right. Offset is an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not even going to lie. It's facts. He has fucked up because, in fact, in my own books, Cardi B is the reason why he's even still relevant.
Bro.
On facts. Migos aren't anymore. That's reality.
They don't
But
exist.
I'm going to... You see, there's certain ways that women get back at men. That's a little too much.
If
In
you start
general,
it,
hold
nothing
on,
to do, no
hold
they
on,
pay.
hold on.
First to do, no they pay.
I don't believe that anything
Yeah,
like
you
so.
guys
do
say
it,
that,
then
but
just don't
it's
do it.
not. It doesn't equate.
No,
It does.
Like,
It does.
wait, listen, fucking
really
a
does.
random. Wait, I'm going
A
to
random.
branch out just a little
Okay,
bit.
yes, please branch out.
Fucking a random guy, having that random guy's child and saying it's mine. That's a lot.
That's
But
not
you
what
guys
you
do it, and no, hold
So
on,
we're
hold
talking
on,
about
hold on.
He said he's branching
Hold
out.
on, right? I did mention I was branching
Yeah.
out. Right. So you do that and you think it's all right because I
That's not
fucked a
all right.
random bitch.
That's
Bro,
not all right.
bro, no, it's justified though.
No, it's not.
Probably in Temi's mind it's
How is it
justified too,
justified?
It's not.
maybe.
That can never be
But
justified.
not a
listen,
daft
listen,
person.
Nope.
listen.
So that's not justified.
I didn't say your
But you
I didn't
just
say
said
that
in Temi's
to you.
mind. So that's a daft.
I say it might be.
No, it's not.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you
Okay,
categorically,
it's not.
it's not a daft.
Calm.
I'm not a daft person.
Oh
so I
my
won't agree
God.
with that.
Take it easy with the word.
I'm not going to.
Why?
Because you are talking a lot.
I'm talking
So
a lot.
as you want to be talking, me too, I'll be talking.
Okay, cool.
Oh
So
yeah.
I'm saying this to say that, look,
Look.
In women's minds.
In women's minds.
Stop it. Dude,
Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
All right.
Thank you. So next question.
Next question.
Keep going. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's done. It's done.
Okay,
It's
no,
done.
I don't want to be that person. Say
It's
your
done.
point.
It's
No,
done.
say your
It's
point.
done.
You give it up. You give it up.
Bro.
No, I don't want to be the person that like to talk, but no, wait. But I don't like this argument of women's mind and men's mind. Okay, what is the women's mind? Say it, Quincy.
Sometimes you guys take things too far.
Is that your golden speech?
Yes. That's just the summary. You guys take things too
No
far
problem. Don't start
as a
it.
way of get back.
Don't start
Right?
it.
I don't think she
That's
went
just
too far.
it.
I actually don't think
Don't
she
That,
went
but
too
if she did that, that was a lot.
It's not enough.
far.
That was a
and
lot.
the way you're
It's not
Quincy, I
enough.
think you are picturing the baby that is chilling, no.
Bro,
Ọmọ yẹn
I
sùn lọ́wọ́, kò
think
tiẹ̀
it
complain.
don't even make any... Jesus Christ.
It is not enough.
I feel vomit.
You feel like wapake. You clean after her.
That she's already vomited because of the thought of him with another random ass babe while she was dying and carrying their baby. So yeah.
And I think that we
As
also
I
forget.
said, he fucked up, but doing that? No, man.
So I feel like now they can now
Christ.
cancel each other. Like, okay, you've done your own, I'm done. Okay, so now let's go back to the table. But you
Yeah.
you
You've done
know,
your big
oh,
one.
Jory, I've done your own, I've done my own. Even not equal. So
did-
now, so
I
we
did
cannot
my
cross
big
our
one.
legs and say,
Ah.
okay, so where are we now?
Indeed.
Olóyún fún mi, wọ́n wá do it.
Indeed.
Jesus.
Indeed. Indeed.
Omo,
Somebody
maybe
had
because
to
I'm
do it.
African. No.
Somebody
Omo.
had to do it.
Someone had to what?
And did. You were
Fuck,
not going to
fuck,
do it.
fuck.
so-
Jesus.
And he even got her pregnant as revenge, as Pepe.
The funny part of the conversation is that even when people are even saying this thing about, oh, Offset got her pregnant, I don't even agree because Cardi B is a very rich woman. She's a very rich artist. She can afford
Offset
to
got her what?
got her pregnant. I feel like they both wanted the baby, and Cardi B has always loved family. I feel like she just felt like she was having it with Offset. Maybe that is the problem, but as a woman, she as a person wanted children.
Yeah.
I think Offset is just a dickhead that was just acting like
100%.
somebody with a shining belt.
So wait, the narrative is that Offset got her pregnant
To tie her
as
down.
That's what he
that's
said.
just daft. That's daft.
I think so. That's also removing our own
Doesn't
agency
make
from
any
the
sense. It's
conversation.
stupid.
But
But
yeah.
it's
But
fine.
I think all is well and good in the kingdom.
No, it's
Everything
not.
is fine.
It's not.
You know, the sky is blue. Everybody's fine. Offset can be mad. I think it's okay now.
They'll still get back together.
And that'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think that'll be fine.
Yeah.
That'll be really fine. If that happens, I would like
They
that.
seem like
No,
the
they
type.
shouldn't. They shouldn't.
I think they
seem like
should.
the type.
No,
I
they
think they
shouldn't.
should. I think they should. And maybe she should now do something else again. I'm like, so now even
And did times two.
times two.
So she
Now
just
do-
call her
she now do
album and
and-
did.
It's okay that
I
she
actually think
fucks
that Cardi B's album should be
somebody.
called
And
and did.
did, yeah.
She might just do that.
Then have a song called
And
Lick
just,
right
Back.
up her
have
alley.
just nice bangers for babes to just feel nice and cute. They should be lick back. Track one, lick back. I finna get my lick back. Lick
Ooh,
back.
I finna get my lick back.
Lick back.
With
On
my
a
baby in the
lick
tummy.
back. Lick down. You know it's gonna bang. You know it's gonna bang. Bangs already.
Yeah,
Good.
I think
It's
so.
low.
I think so.
Congratulations to me on my Grammy because Cardi gonna see this as congrats.
While she's wearing bikini.
Shout out to Burna Boy. I told them. Ah,
Tell
yeah,
me,
yeah, yeah,
tell me,
yeah.
tell me,
no. I told him.
Tell me, imagine her recording that song and shooting a video for it with her pregnancy.
Ah, that'd be mad. And like,
That would be fucking
Please don't touch
fire.
me.
Then she's not twerking. Then the stomach will be start doing plum plum. So that once you're seeing that, we will not be remembering what happened.
Ah, Offset.
Happened.
Oh my Sheila event. Good afternoon, my fan from Atlanta speaking.
And guess what?
I
Nobody,
think you did see that my wife have put video. Can you see this evil thing she's doing to me?
Shara for being real. Shara for being real. Shara.
Yes. Drink the milk
Oi.
tears.
Oi.
Anyway, so you say you're traveling tomorrow. Where are you going?
Well, tell me. Actually, do you know I don't know? I have no idea.
So how long are you going to be away for?
I know I'm going to be away for 2 weeks, I think.
Do you like, honestly, as someone who has been on radio for a while, are you tired of being on radio?
That is a very, very interesting question. Yes and no. I have my days where I'm just like, I'm done with this. And then I have days that are just great, just reminds me why I like this job. And it's in the interaction with normal people.
I think so.
I mean, I've met people that I have changed their lives. I've met people that were almost going to kill themselves when they listened to my show, and
agree.
they didn't do that.
Yeah.
So when I remember that, and sometimes, I have a good time on radio.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I really like this. I've always wanted to do this since I was 12. So yeah, I have my days.
Quincy, what about you? Do you miss being on radio? Be honest.
Yeah.
What do you miss about it?
I don't even, excuse me, I don't even know particularly. Okay, so
I'm
sometimes
sure it's not the pay.
sometimes fuck no. Fuck no, bro. We need to even talk about that at some point today. What's the word?
Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to ask him.
We need to talk
As
about
an exec in the space.
management. Yes, now.
As management.
Management.
No, you're not barely. Let's not do this. Don't take yourself out now.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Let's not do that tonight.
I'm very like,
You
what
get
do
why, you
I?
get why.
Let's leave her. Let's just
Yeah.
leave her. Our what one?
Nobody gets paid enough in Nigeria, just so you know.
I agree.
Except the people
Nobody
that
gets
shouldn't
paid
get
enough in Nigeria.
Yeah, I agree. Except
Like
politicians.
as staff members
like working
of
anywhere.
any organization.
Yes.
Honestly.
That's cap, man. I'm sorry.
No, it's not
No,
cap.
it's okay.
Even the people that
it's
are earning
okay
a
to
good
talk
salary are
about-
not being paid. They are not being
I
paid enough.
understand that.
If you
It's
compare
okay
the
to
same
say,
role in a foreign
yes,
country.
Totally understood,
Yeah.
right? The concept of human wants and
It's
you
not
know,
even wants. It's not
it-
about
it
wants.
is,
need, though.
it is,
I'm talking
it is.
about
Need,
just
though.
in general.
It's
Nobody's
even for
paid
need,
what
though,
they're
or
worth.
What I need. We don't
Nobody's
have
paid
it.
If
what
that's
they're
the
worth.
situation, then nobody in the world is getting paid what they're worth.
No, people in developed countries are being paid
How?
what they're worth.
How do you know that?
Because I know them. I have
Yeah, lots of
sisters.
people
I
that
have
And
family
you
that
you
lives
think
abroad.
that yeah, because that's your mindset to that figure or to that job role and the amounts that's attached to it. The same
What
way
are you
you're
talking
saying,
about?
listen, bro, the same way you're saying no one gets paid well in the country could be the same way they're saying that over
I
there.
said not what they're worth in the country. Like,
Still the same.
it's like doctors are not getting paid what they're worth.
In Nigeria.
In Nigeria,
You can't compare
like,
to. You can't compare that
engineers
to
are
what
not being
doctors are
paid
getting
what
paid
they're
outside
worth.
of Nigeria.
Lawyers are not being paid what they're worth.
Engineers are not being
Like
paid what they're
there's
worth.
so many people. Is it cameramen? Is it like
People are overworked
sound
and
people?
underpaid.
Is it actors? You know, everybody complains that they just are not getting paid what they're worth
Yeah.
because we don't even have structure in the country, just in general, that also helps. So there's a guide, like apart from minimum wage, other industries don't have that. Versus if you're in the US, you have an agent as an honor personality. You have an agent. You have contracts. Things are negotiated.
You have producers.
You know. So
you don't even
there's
have to do a lot of things by
so
yourself.
it's not only, yes, here we're very freestyly because everything
Yeah.
is like private agency, but
Yeah.
we have government also has some sort of role to play in terms of just regulation. Abroad, there's like the biggest employers of labor in the media, like in the UK, I might be wrong, but I think it's the BBC. So it's even government, you know, so everything is, we just don't have that here. And it's everywhere. It's for lawyers, it's for screenwriters, it's for producers, for
underpaid.
everybody. People are just generally not paid what they're worth. So, I mean, it's why everybody has more than one job.
Yeah.
You
Devil's
work,
advocate.
you work, yes.
Devil's advocate.
yeah.
Considering the state of the current economy, do you still think that people are not getting paid what they're worth?
It's even worse with the state of the economy.
Yes. It's whether like it's always
Worse.
been the case.
It's even worse now.
It's always been,
Because
and
even-
that's why you have to do more than
You should
one
do.
thing.
Because
you
even the
know?
money that you're earning now, how many companies are increasing salaries? This is not like generally. How many companies are increasing salary based on the bad state of the economy?
You're
not
right
increasing
about that.
salary.
You're right
People
about
are still
that.
earning the same money, but inflation everywhere. So how are they supposed to?
Yeah,
check
and they're
balance?
not also making money.
And sometimes those people are not even making enough money to increase your salary.
Exactly.
That's where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
That's the point I'm going.
It's not just about the employees. What about the employers? Are they making money? Are they breaking? Are they making? it
That's
money?
what I
Are they-
mean by the
It's
economy.
everybody.
So I mean, the
Yeah.
alternative will be sometimes to just like lay off people or just shut down the
Yes.
whole business.
Yes.
And that, what does that do? It just pushes more people into labor. So it's like we're in a very weird place where it's like some people are bad people and they just don't want to pay.
Yeah.
But then some people who genuinely want to pay, but they just can't find ways. And then they do other things to sort of cushion what they can. So like they give you staff bus, or there's like do hybrid. Some people
Yes.
stay 3 days.
You don't have to come
so
5 days a
it's,
week.
It's
Yeah.
difficult times for everybody across board.
I agree.
So yeah, I mean, what can you do? The alternative is everybody gets fired.
How excited are you as a person about, for one thing that is very big on radio and broadcasting and just, being media people, they're always talking about like, oh, before you say something on radio, you need to get your information correct. You need to be very, very sure. You need to fact check. And now that we live in a world where people can just go on social media and just say things, without necessarily needing to fact check, and those things can go viral. How do you feel about, VDM and the information that he gives out on social media? What do you feel about his brand of activism, even though he's still an activist? What do you feel about him as a person and him using his platform to fight for this, fight for that, talk about this, call this out, share this information, share that information? What do you think about his entire movement as a person? Using this Bobrisky saga as an example.
To be fair, I
Falanas.
haven't really watched any of his videos ever. It's because I'm just I have a lot of things to do in life, and I just don't have time to sit down and really digest. But I understand his whole thing, and I think, initially it was well intentioned, but I think just the thing about us is sometimes you have to pick your battles, and then you have to do it in a strategic way, especially if your goal is to do something bigger than just ridicule a person. So if the idea was to bring down corruption in the Nigerian prison system, I think it could have been
Better organized
done
or
in a
done
better way to actually catch the corruption in the Nigerian prison system versus making this person a thing. Not saying that he shouldn't have put the fact that if it is true, because all of this is allegedly.
Yep.
At the end of the day, everybody's your word against mine. We
Yeah.
don't know what is true at
What
this
is
point
not,
in time,
yes.
or what is not true at this point in time.
Yeah.
And as journalists, at the same time, you can't just say this person did this or this. You have to look at what is in front of you and say, well, according to this person, according to this
that
person. So if his aim is to, people have done this, people across the globe have opened up our eyes to the ills of society and different governments, and haven't had to do all of this. You're talking about Femi Falana in a way that you can't even prove that anything you've said is
And
true.
he actually did an interview saying he never spoke to Bobrisky. He has never spoken to Bobrisky in his
Exactly,
entire
and this is a man that has,
put his life on the line time and time
and
again.
his name, and from, this guy was Fela Kuti's lawyer. He's been fighting against the government. He's been jailed so many times during the military regime. He is a freedom fighter.
He's the guy.
He is the guy for everybody.
Yes.
And you just come and,
Undoubtedly.
and it's just the excitement of the time. You just feel like you can say anything because people, but the same way he's trying to place consequences on people for their actions, he should be ready to get consequences for his actions when he does these things. I just think people just need to be more careful. And if you are not looking for self-glory and whatever, there's better ways to do things to actually catch the thief. That's what I think.
What do you think, Kunse?
With the Femi Falana situation, he goofed. But before then, I don't think I've really had, maybe how he says what he says, but I don't have a problem with VDM. I don't have a problem with the trajectory of his activism. I don't have a problem with whatever he picks or whatever he chooses. It might be vendetta driven, but sometimes at the results gotten, yes, they are. Are a lot of people facing the law for putting out products that are not supposed to be in circulation? Yes, they are. So, in general, for the most part of what he does, I don't have a problem. In recent times, with the level of credibility that someone like Femi Falana and Fowles has, he goofed on that one. He really messed up. Yeah, I personally am disappointed for that, to be very honest. The get back at the possibility that the issues he was facing was probably caused by Bobrisky, and now he has led to the possibility of viewing a alleged corrupt prison system. That's good. So I don't know, man. I try to see
Do you think this is going
the
to
good
cause
in
any form of prison reform?
prison reform.
No.
No. So at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, however Nigeria chooses to Nigeria,
Now
it's
people know.
understood. But do we know that there's a possibility or allegedly
this goes on.
that
Didn't
this
we know
happens?
that?
No, it's not
We
we.
were second guessing.
It's
Come on,
not
all,
we.
all those, no,
It's
sorry,
not
all
we.
those people that are in
Come on.
It's not a we thing because a lot of people
The
go to
general
jail for
populace-
way less. In short, some people are still
general
rotting
populace
in
have no-
holding, right? Not genuine sentencing. Some people see they rot there for
Yeah.
years.
But that, I don't think that's in
You know?
question. What is in question is that influential people go into the prison system and don't actually stay in prison.
Yeah.
I don't think that
it
is
will be
something
ridiculous. I
that
think that's
people
something that-
did
yeah,
not know.
Even with politicians, when
I-
they come and say they are taking
Come
them
on,
to jail,
did
do you
I
think
did
they are
not
going to
know.
kill?
Yeah,
I don't have
Quincy.
proof, so I did not know.
Okay, maybe not.
Did you not
proof,
have the, so did you have the perception that when normal
Is there a
influential
possibility?
people,
Yeah.
That's my point. Nobody think. No, I'm not going to say nobody, but
Nobody.
like a lot of people don't think that ex-governors and ex-presidents
Actually
and
in Kirikiri.
ex-ministers go to jail and actually stay in general populace.
But why not though?
Okay. But like even
Yeah, but the place that's
abroad,
alleged
even
that
abroad,
Bobrisky
like,
stayed
They
was
have
that
special-
they have.
was that prison?
I don't know what they said, but they had said, according to what I heard, allegedly, they put him in a special place because they were going to tear him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Like
the prison
protective
system
custody.
is saying.
Yeah.
That they did that because they were good.
It's like the same way
How about-
Diddy was
don't
put
women-
in, like,
okay, well, you can't do that
like,
either.
Diddy's not going to be in Gen Pop. He's not in Gen Pop. He's going to die. Do you know what I mean? Like, it makes sense. Do you understand? They put him in a separate place. I'm not saying they are corrupt as hell, but we've known this. I think if you were trying to create reform in the prison system, this Fisaya Shoyinbo did that. He literally
Bro,
went
how many
undercover.
exposes? What did they
like
say?
he did, but you see that is
Nobody
a
said a
blatant.
word.
That is not an allegedly. Again.
Yes.
Do you understand? That is like
He
fam,
went
I
into
was
the system.
there.
Man, shout out to that
And-
guy.
and
though.
exactly. I respect that. That's like hard work.
He
That's
also did the custom one in
doing
the
the
right
work.
situation.
Yes. And it still creates impact, but it creates things that are undeniable. This one, you can say, yeah, everybody's saying what they want to say. And everybody, you will listen to everybody because that's how it works. Until you have hard proof for anything, you're going to listen to everybody. But those ones are undeniable because Farmer was in the prison. So, like, what do you want to tell me? That was there. So we knew, like, we know the Nigerian prison system is corrupt.
So my brother, so how
Is
was
this a
it?
lot more visible?
I don't
Wait,
know.
I'm not
Is
trying
it?
to make a point. I'm not trying to
I think
counter
it's
a point.
definitely more
I'm
visible
just
to
asking,
normal
Is this a
people.
lot more visible?
Yes, it is.
Would it bring more attention to the
Of course,
situation?
yes, sure.
So why are we not looking at that possible positive?
We're not looking at the positive. I'm
just
saying
bothered
that
about the who and
we
the why
want
and the
things
how.
that are like that will bring change, not just
Not
talk.
just cho.
That's my thing. Like,
Nigeria's
But the
about to
change is
support.
not even within the power of these people that are even doing all of these things.
Then why did they call
including
them?
The,
So just wanted to charade.
the people way go do implement the change now ain't call them so now. Abi?
I hear you. I can't lie.
I can't because there's nothing to.
I hear you, baby. You said enough
There's nothing to
say anymore. She said she's tired of
about.
about anything. Quincy, let the queen breathe.
I have
This
things-
has been an utmost pleasure.
Thank you.
I didn't know I was going to find this so interesting. I think you should absolutely come back. You are a vibe. If Quincy does not,
I
say
mean,
your piece when you go outside.
I like Quincy antagonizing me. It's
You like
cute.
it?
It's cute.
It's cute,
Yeah,
right?
it's not cute when you insult me though.
It's not. I'm not insulting
it's
you. I'm
not.
just factual.
It's not.
It's daft and
Quincy.
insult. I didn't even say you were daft. Did I say he was
Quincy
daft?
is okay.
I said it was a daft thing.
Look at you acting like a mediator. You fucked up too, bro. What's your
I was
problem?
like, what did I do? I'm just here like, okay.
You fucked up as well.
Are you?
What is that?
Do you want to
This is
cheers?
his
Do
feelings,
you
but
want to
yeah,
cheers
let's
and
cheers,
make
yeah.
up? Look me in the eye while you.
No.
It's a thing.
surprised that Quincy
It's
did
a
that.
thing. So you're not. Okay.
He said he doesn't.
Oh fuck! How'd that chair was?
I was wondering.
Oh fuck off!
Why did Quincy do that? But thank you guys so much. I absolutely enjoyed this, Quincy and Timmy B. It's been an honor and an utmost pleasure having both
This
of
was
you
fun.
in the studio with me on Zero Conditions. I think you're an
Can I
amazing.
one more last curse word?
Yes, you
Oh,
can.
fuck you, bro.
You're an amazing person, Timmy B. And
Thank
of
you.
course, shout out to you for everything that you have been doing on radio.
Thank you.
To inspire like the younger generation like us.
Thank
Coming
you.
after you and just seeing you do great stuff and still doing it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I'm also
so much.
young. Yeah.
You're young, but we are after you, Timmy
Yeah.
B. So
Who be
okay.
the we?
Me. I came after her like, no, she's like
Yeah, you did.
she's a legend.
You're also old,
But yeah, I am. Okay.
by the
All
way.
right. All right. Fine.
Right.
Reminder. Who be we?
You can follow us on social media at Zero Conditions Podcast. What do you guys want me to do?
Use your mic, bro.
You can follow us at Zero Condition Podcast across our social media platform and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Zero Conditions. Please follow Tammy B at Tammy B,
Yes.
TAYMIB
Yeah.
on social media. And you can follow Quincy at Quincy Jones on social media. You don't have to follow me, it's fine. I don't know. Bye-bye.